What the fuck? Oh, I know why. I know why. There we go. There we go. Uh, let me turn this down. Why do I support Keef? Because it gets me really high when I smoke Keef. Sometimes you lick your joint, then you swirl it around in the Keef, and you get the Keef on the outside of the joint, and it fucks you up, bro. Actually, you know what? I was meaning to fucking smoke a joint before I started this. I fucked up. I fucked up as usual. Can you hear me? Is this shit working? Can you hear me? You said you don't want to dox people. What gives? What? What? You fucking with me? I hear you and I see ya. You see me? See? Ha ha! Look at that! I'm upgrading the fucking technology. Are you fucking with me? What do you mean you don't want to? I don't want to dox people. What gives? What do you mean? When did I dox somebody? Did I dox somebody? I'm fucking with you. Okay, because I don't remember doxing anybody. I don't remember doxing anybody. You're known for that. You're known for that, but you haven't done it. That's what's weird. Hold on. I'm gonna go full Mr. Blonde. I got something here. I got something here. Where is it? It's gone. I took it out. I took it out of here. Um, I'm having this open. There we go. There we go. Huh? I'm having this open. If anybody wants to join in, there's only you here though. You said you don't want to dox people. You support Queef. I support Queef. When did I support Queef? The only time I support Queef is when I'm hitting it from behind and it creates an air pocket, and so that shit will get you every time. That'll get you every time. Being to dox is supporting Queef these days. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna open the soundboard. I'm gonna open the soundboard. We're taking our time on this one. The game is here, but it's just secondary. I just kind of wanted to chit chat. There's only one person. I knew nobody was gonna come. I knew it. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna fucking come by. I'm too boring. You know what I mean? But I got you. I got you, Q. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Um, I know you're not too much into the racing, which I'm kind of not. If it's as far as watching, I'm not into it either. So if you want me to change, I'll play something else. If you want, I can switch it up. I can switch it up. It's a private show just for you. Um, what should I talk about, man? There's some weird shit going on. Weird shit going on. The tides are turning. There's a lot of fucking dumb shit going on. And I don't know what the fuck. You know me. I don't know what's going on. I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention to anything going on. Oh, now I lost Q. Fuck. Y'all are fucked, man. Come on. Give me a fucking break, dude. Give me a fucking break. I put my camera on for you assholes, and nobody's fucking coming. Fuck y'all. I'm just gonna play my game. I'm just gonna play my game and fuck all y'all. Which this is not a good platform for streaming my games. You know what I could do? I could dual screen. Let's go dual screen. This way I could see the chat and I could see the game. Well, I could see the chat, but uh nobody's here, so I can just chill. I can do whatever I want. No, I'm not saying you. No, I don't want you to. I mean, you could. It's not that I don't not want you to. If you want to, you could. You know what I mean? I don't think you want to. That's the only thing. I don't think you want to. It would be great. The hair's looking good today. Thank you. I got my Mr. I'm trying to look like Mr. Blonde as much as I can. That's why I got the glasses. You know what I mean? What's this guy's problem? What's this guy's problem? If they didn't do what I told them not to do, they'd still be alive. Huh? What do you think? I think if they did a replay, if they did a remake, like if they did the fucking Vega Brothers movie, I think I could do a good Mr. Blonde. What do you think? Huh? What if she's too fucking busy? What if she's too fucking busy? Huh? What do you think? I'm gonna get Quentin on the phone. Maybe we can do it. How do I join? Are you a Discord? No, man, I'm on StreamYard. I'm on StreamYard. You want to come? I can fucking put the link up. I can put the link up. If you want. I mean, I would never in a million years imagine that you want to. That's why, I'm just fucking around. I just put this on the fuck around. I don't know what the fuck. I figured maybe I'd get like a troll. I'd get somebody up here. How do I do this? Invite. Okay, I gotta hide this. There we go. I'll get the link up. I'll get the link up. I just don't know. I just don't imagine. I don't imagine anybody wanting to come up here. But if you do, I'm here. What's up? There's the link. Fucking anybody, Luke, anybody fucking want to come up here? I don't care. Give me something to talk about. At least give me something to talk about on my own. The retro bra. We don't need trolls here. I kind of do. They give me something to talk about. They get me animated. If there's no trolls here, I'm pretty boring. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? But that's how it goes. Okay. So let's play the game a little bit. If anybody, Q is here. Q is here. What is up, dude?
What it do, bro?
What it do? What it do?
I'm like, I got to work and I don't have to do anything for like 40 minutes.
Okay,
So
cool.
I'm just
I'm
chilling.
a little bit shocked that you were willing to come up here because you know what I mean. I'm a loser.
I don't know, man. It's like you've been on for like 6 minutes, and at like minute two, you're like, nobody's here. There's nobody here. There's just like one person here. It's like, yeah, that's why people play like a song. They usually play like a 4-minute song, and then they
I
like
do that.
let people roll in. You didn't today. You
Not
put up no
today.
song and no link, and in like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, you're like, there's nobody here and nobody wants to be here. It's like, okay, well, usually like what people do is they play a little song, then they put the link up, and they highlight the link.
Oh, how do you do that? How do you highlight the thing? Let me see.
Oh, well, I'm saying you type it in there, and then you highlight what you typed. You know.
Is the little star thing? It's the star thing.
No, you just click the message itself. It should do it.
Oh, so I can do it like
there
that.
You got it. Yeah, that's it. Now it's there.
There you go.
So then people who don't even look at the chat, they're gonna see. Oh, he's looking to have people on.
Yeah,
Why do I have to teach you how to do YouTube? You know how to do this.
Yeah, somewhat.
I'm just disappointed because you're like, you said something like, oh, I don't think we should dox people or something like that, or I don't dox people, and you know, around here that means you did, and that means that you support Darius now.
I never accused you of doxing. I always defend you, buddy. I always say no, man.
I'm saying you said you don't want to dox people.
No, I don't.
So
I don't
why? So
care.
my question to you. So my. Oh, so okay. So you don't care? Okay, good. Because we all need to be pro docs at this point. It's 2024. We're all 40 years old, and we all need to be concerned with what each other's home addresses are. Since we're
Right.
probably
I
not.
mean,
Nothing's
like,
gonna happen, but
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
it might scare the person away, like it did the hammock man. So let's just do it, guys.
why would I care where you live, Kuya? Doesn't
Well, it might
matter.
scare me away. It might scare me off YouTube for 3 months, and then I'll come back and it won't matter.
But
Right? Like Hammy and Darius and everyone else. Like
scaring you off of
Lewis.
YouTube ain't gonna do
Yeah.
nothing for me.
Like it happened to Lewis, Darius, Hammy, all those people. They got scared off YouTube for 3 months, and they come back, and then nothing happens. So I guess getting his unit number is a really big deal. But
I don't know,
you're
dude.
defending
I
him.
don't know.
I don't know. I just think like it makes me not
And
want to be part of this shit because we're like 40.
dude,
We're all like 40. So why do we gotta
dude,
be like doing this?
that's what I'm saying, man. I'm starting to
That's
be
what I'm
like,
starting to feel.
fuck
Yeah,
this.
I'm getting older. I came into this 4 years ago. We've been doing this for 4 years, right?
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
the pandemic, and so we were all less mature, and it was the pandemic, which fucked us all up mentally. And I'm just feeling like, just starting to feel like it's time that we can have exchanges of ideas and diss people without the docs coming out. But
Right, right.
if that means I support Darius, then so be
I'm
it. Even
all,
though,
I'm, yeah,
yeah,
I'm all for a good fucking ribbing. You know what I mean? I can
yeah,
take it. I can take it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
You can
just the
make fun of my
people. It
sunglasses.
seems like the people who put their own info out there and then regretted it wanted everyone else's info out there later so that they could be on an even plane. So they could get their,
Yes, yes. I get it.
yeah. So we can make
Clicking the
fun of the way their
message.
wives look and yeah.
Yeah. No, I really
But it's
don't
fun.
care.
It's funny they're in there going like, yeah, CPE was cool until Uyamiko turned her against till Uyamiko turned her against Darius. Wait a
Yeah, yeah.
second. And then wait, Uyamiko turned her against
But
Darius, but Uyamiko's close with
supports
Darius
Darius.
somehow. Somehow.
Whoa,
At the same
whoa.
time.
This is getting
Right.
deep. This is getting deep.
Yes. And if you ever send someone a DM, that means you support them. So I support Darius and Slotham at the same time somehow.
Yeah, I don't. I think people don't
Concurrently.
understand. I think people don't understand the definition of supporting.
Right. I would say like support would be like what Albert doesn't do for his kids, like sending them money, like spending time with people, like child support, the things that,
Right,
certain
right,
people drop the ball on with their children.
right.
But you see it on YouTube. You got Ron DeMond sending Slotham money.
Uh-huh.
So I could say, yeah, he supports Slotham. That's where it
Right,
falls for me. To me, it's like
right.
a money thing. It's like, do you support them? Especially if it's like, yeah, I give this guy $50 a week. Well, you're supporting that guy. You're like buying his fucking groceries, like, which
Right.
happens online. It does happen
Yeah,
online.
it does. It does. And
So,
that's fine.
and that's fine. But that's when you said, to me, that's when you say you support somebody.
But I think also
But
supporting is also like encouraging and being like, hey man, you're doing great. Don't worry about it. Blah blah blah. Being supportive, right?
yeah,
That's
sometimes I
also
do that to channels that I think are real creepy fucking people, though. Like I do that to Dagstein. I like enjoy watching his content. And I don't want him to stop.
yes, right.
Meanwhile, I think he's fucking creepy. Or like Stuttering John. I would never want Stuttering John to stop
Exactly.
making this
Exactly.
content.
Exactly.
Um,
Because I get so much
now
enjoyment from it.
that was me with Darius maybe like 2 years ago. But when he stopped doing rants and stopped being the character he was being and just became this like insular thing doing Power Wash Simulator, I started making fun of him, which was years
Uh-huh.
ago. And then
Right.
everyone gave me shit for making fun of him and tried to turn me out
Yeah, yeah.
because I was making fun of him. And now, yeah, now
You
we're
get
here.
you get shafted no matter what you do. You fucking,
Oh
what I mean?
yeah,
So just be prepared for the shafting. That's what I
right. That was DJ. That was the DJ Rudin thing. They're like, his wife's too
Yeah.
hot. His wife
Yeah,
is too
exactly.
hot. She
You're
must be
never
getting
gonna get away from
Tyroned.
Yeah, you're never gonna get away from it. You're never gonna get away from it. You're never
I
gonna
know.
fucking. It's always gonna happen. That's why I just prepare myself. I bring my own lube and I get ready for the shafting. That's what I do.
Yes.
And
It's
it's all
funny.
good. It's all good.
hmm It's fine. It's just that I don't. It doesn't really bother me, but there's a heavy lack of awareness of what I'm doing. Like people don't watch my channel. I've noticed that. Like drama people don't watch my channel. It's
Uh-huh.
just like I get like a lot of Amico people or this or that, but
Right.
like the drama people, they just what they know about me is shit they heard from like other people always. It's like
Right,
weird
right.
hearsay
Yeah, yeah,
shit.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So I'm pretty clear on
But
my
see,
channel.
I don't get concerned with some people get concerned with that. It's like, oh,
No,
they're spreading lies. It's like,
no.
they can say whatever they want, but if people pay attention, if they decide to pay attention, they'll see that all that stuff will dissolve away because I am who I am, and
Yeah, and
anything
it's
that
actually more fun. It's more fun to have the lies and like the
sure, sure,
character, all that shit. Yeah,
sure, sure.
definitely.
But I mean, ultimately, they'll see anybody with eyes can see that whatever.
Oh
And if
yeah,
it's
I
true, it's
mean,
true. Hey, I'm boring, and I know I'm boring. It's fine.
and and that's the thing. Even if you, at the end of the day, it's the internet too, so you're never gonna know the full truth. As much as you think,
Exactly.
oh, Slotham hates
Exactly.
Darius and this and that. Well, we've got old clips of Slotham saying he loves Darius. Maybe he's one of
Right.
the
Right.
alts that goes on this Darius's chat and loves him. Like, how would you fucking know
Could
if it
be. It
wasn't right?
could
Like,
be.
it
It
could be. Like,
could
how do you know?
be.
How do you know Legend of Nelda isn't him, right? Or how do you know a Volp isn't Slotham? Like, there's nothing. And I'm saying it's not likely, but
Right.
since this
But
is in this situation, it's not impossible.
it's
And
not off. Yeah, it's not
yeah,
off the
and
table, right?
we're dealing with people that have social issues and are like socially crazy and cringy and shit.
Right.
So
Right.
like,
And current company included in that. I mean, we
yeah,
must have our own issues. You
yeah,
know.
no, that's what this collective is. But like, so if somebody is doing that, it wouldn't be strange. It's like the theories that Daoshin may be like deeper alts, and I'm starting to believe it. Like say Borde Dill, maybe Daoshin, and I'm starting to believe that. Or
Right.
yeah, I think it's Murray, but I mean, again, or it could just be nobody. They could all be nobody. Because that's the other thing. When we all started, we did this as nobody.
Uh
Like
huh.
me, Sweet,
Right.
Evil, we did fuck around
Yeah.
on alts as nobody, and so
Right.
yeah,
Right. Right. Right.
there's no figuring it out, and then and
No,
it's
that's why
basically
I don't
pointless
even
to worry
pretend
about.
to. I don't even pretend
No.
to like. It's a waste of time and energy. I don't have my energy trying to figure out who Retro Bra is. You know what I mean? Retro Bra's Retro
Yeah.
Bra. That's it. That's all.
Oh,
You know what
Retro
I mean?
Bra.
Yeah,
Oh
Retro
yeah,
Bra.
Retro Bra. That was a good one. Yeah, I know. Well,
Yeah.
when they
Fucking.
have their political, issues, I mean political as in terms of this community, not real politics, but like
Right. Right.
when
Right.
they have their political shit, that's how you can kind of see like, oh, you seem like you might be this person, like, or I'm just somebody who believes the opposite, who's messing with you right now.
Right, right. And like that's why I say to, like I have this discussion with CPE, whatever. I don't want to give them the satisfaction of like, oh, you're this person, and then they're on the other end like, haha, he thinks I'm this
Yeah, I
person or
mean,
whatever.
when
No,
you
no.
like messing with people, this is the perfect platform for it.
Exactly, exactly,
like, like
exactly.
you go on Facebook if this isn't what you're into, like, you know
And
what I'm
like I
saying?
don't
Like,
yeah, yeah, and I don't mind being messed with, but
hmm
I want to do it on my terms and in my like, you know what I mean? That like at least have
yeah,
the illusion or the feeling that I'm in control of it.
it's
You know
very
what I'm saying?
interesting. Well, yeah, because that's what happened. I mean, that's the move. It's like what brought this on was the CPE chat today. It's a bunch of
Yeah.
alts. It's a bunch of alts going like, yeah, your main says this and your main does this. And it's like, okay, but like people don't watch my main, so they're just gonna take it from you. All right, I guess
Right,
whatever.
right. Well,
It's
I
fine.
mean, and the thing is though, like, I mean, I haven't seen you really doing much. I guess you're more because I guess because you're in California land, so you do
Yeah,
stuff
I have
probably
weird
while I'm sleeping.
hours. Yeah, I've got weird hours. I don't delete content, and I don't do as much as I used to.
Right.
I was super involved in the Amico shit,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah, yeah. I
like,
could tell. I could tell.
yeah, so like, so I was at a point where anyone who was against the Amico, I was cool with, like
Right,
regardless of
right, right,
anything.
right, 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 right. Yeah, yeah,
So
of course, because it's like
yeah, that was
you
main
have something in
objective.
common.
Yeah, that was just like main objective number one for me.
Uh huh.
Was
Uh-huh.
just like Talarico needs to be embarrassed on the internet and let's
Yeah,
go.
but hey,
Um,
you
we
don't need
what?
to.
Oh my god! Can you? It's night and day. Tallarico's reputation online is night and day from 4 years ago.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah, yeah,
really,
absolutely.
yeah, a lot of
Well, I mean,
people,
like I know for me, I mean, as somebody who never really cared, like
yeah,
when it was first announced and I heard it on Pat at DNES Punk or
yeah,
whatever, he
yeah,
first that's where the first time I heard about the Miko.
yeah,
And my initial feeling was like, okay, like I mean this is probably legit. Like it's not going to be great, it's not going to be good,
yeah.
but it'll probably come out or whatever, But then things changed, right? But it was because I thought this guy was a legitimate guy, right? So
Yeah, that
I
was
was
the
like,
intention. The
yeah,
intention was to have us gaming fans go, "Oh, that's cool, but it's not for me." And then
yeah,
they thought they misread the room. They really looked at it like it was 2005. Like Tommy quit the industry in like 2000, like around 2010 or something. And like
uh-huh,
their point of view of the industry was really warped, wherein like they thought that there were hardcore gamers, and then in a different, completely separate category, there were dads and moms. They didn't realize that in this era, the hardcore gamers grew up and had kids. Like here you are playing Gran Turismo, but you also have a kid, right?
yeah,
They thought it was 2005 and the last game you played was Atari, NES, right?
right,
And you're going to now play this Wii with your kid.
right,
And then the hardcore gamers were just going to be off in their own universe going, "Oh, well that looks cool, but it's not for me. Well, that looks lame, but I don't want it."
right,
That's He didn't understand that the hardcore gamers are the moms and dads. We're
right,
just the
exactly,
same fucking group. It's 2020. Like it's the same people. Like
right,
like we grew up and had
yeah, yeah,
kids, and we all
exactly,
already own Wii's from when we were like in college.
right, right. Well, I mean, I always thought of it as like you go to Walmart and they have the children's toys, and you go and they have that kind of computer section where it's like Leapfrog, all
Yeah,
the Leapfrog
VTech,
stuff.
VTech. Yeah,
VTech, yeah. So I thought
the
it would
issue
be kind
there.
of it would end up there, right? That's where I
So
thought
the
this would
issue,
all end
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. So the issue with that was, while those companies are kind of viable in some products, their TV console and video game consoles tanked, all of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
They not even like, oh, they didn't do that well. It's like they lost that company money, and the company had to go like sell itself.
Uh-huh.
Like their attempt at doing Wii really like went south for them. I
Yeah.
own one. It's called like a Leap. Can't remember what it's called. Leap something. I bought one for $20 to make fun of it.
Yeah. Well, I tried to get my kid. I mean, as you know, my kid has autism, so he doesn't
Yeah.
really he can't really play video games like these, right? Like Gran Turismo
Hmm.
4. But I thought, maybe bringing them in with where they got the book where you point and it'll tell you what word that is, and
Oh, that's a good one. The one with the book
yeah,
and the pen. That my kids
yeah,
have that. That's a good ass system. That
yeah,
shit's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
It's
I got
like
him stuff like
it's like
that.
an iPad and a book put together almost. You know,
Right,
that
right.
shit's
So
cool.
so like in that aspect, for that reason, I figured, maybe this could be something where I can get my kid into
Yeah,
playing
there
some
may be some
games
Wii
with
game.
him.
There may be some Wii games or Switch games that are on his level too.
Yeah.
There may be things, but yeah, that's a good one. And those things are not bad. The problem was like Amico. All they had to do was, okay, I hired a bunch of people from VTech, and a bunch of them used to be teachers, and here's the software we've got, right?
Uh-huh.
That didn't happen. It was like, oh yeah, we're making fucking
Yeah,
Earthworm
yeah.
Jim 4, like,
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
gonna be on
Like
the VTech console. Like, it made no sense. Like,
right, right.
if he had said, I got the leading people from VTech, one of them, or several of them are education, master's degrees,
Right.
and we've got children, like, if it
Right,
were
right.
real, like, because that's what VTech did. I'm sure VTech got a bunch of fucking like child education
Yeah, yeah.
professors and shit,
Absolutely.
like
Absolutely.
100%. And like, I wouldn't even be surprised if there were a market specifically for autistic kids or kids with issues to say,
Yeah, yeah.
look, we're gonna
There
make
should be
this
more.
console. Yeah, there should be more.
I'm sure
or
you won't.
a controller that you can use on the Switch, or a
Yeah.
controller that you can use on a computer or something like that. I think there should be more of that. But at the end of the day, you're going to want people who are involved with education, people who are involved with special needs kids. You don't want some guy, oh yeah, I used to be on G4, and my buddy who worked on Earthworm Jim and hates
Right,
trans
right,
people,
right.
we're building
Well,
it. Like,
right, right. But I guess he wanted the best of both worlds, right? He wanted to have that like little kids and family thing, and then he wanted to kind of pull in the hardcore gamers into it as well, right? I mean, that's why you see the like we're gonna have Earthworm Jim, we're gonna make these old games again, and blah blah blah. There's kind of catering to people
it's
like you and me.
it's hard to say what he really wanted, but it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like he was throwing out the hardcore gamers though. He was like, it was like he in his mind he has it all separated too. Like I said, like he doesn't realize, that's another thing. Like he didn't realize the people who love Earthworm Jim are the people who grew up to love Call of Duty. He didn't realize that's the same group. Again, like that's the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
group, right?
yeah.
So that's why you're saying like, yeah, hardcore gamers want to play Earthworm Jim. Like in his mind, he hadn't done the math of that. Like he just was like, oh yeah, like Earthworm Jim is for kids or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like, that's a
Right,
good kids
right.
and family game, just like it was in 1992. Like ignoring
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fact that everybody who likes Earthworm Jim is 40. You know, like,
Yeah.
but
I mean, that's why like, I don't think that this was like an outright scam from the beginning because I mean, he's got
well,
his name is
so
at stake,
here's the
right?
thing, dude.
Like he lost all
Here's
his
the thing with that.
credibility.
Here's the thing with that. Um, most of us believe he wasn't really in charge.
Okay.
Most of us
Right.
believe he was
He
taken
was
along. So
just
Phil
he was
Adam,
just
yeah.
so he was taken for a ride maybe. He was
So
taken
Phil
for a
Adam
ride.
did this. So do you remember Coleco Chameleon? And it was a
Yes.
Super Nintendo. It's like, that was a
Yeah.
Phil Adam also.
Yes,
Phil
yes.
Adam found the guy Mike Kennedy. He was a really enthusiastic podcaster, Mike Kennedy,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, it's like a really similar story. Like Mike Kennedy's this really enthusiastic guy. He's on a podcast. He has a website called Game Gavel. It's kind of like eBay. He's like a lesser Tallarico. He's like a mini celebrity, and Tallarico's just like a bigger celebrity version of that.
Right.
It's very
So
it's very weird.
it's possible that Tommy Tallarico was taken for a ride himself and he was like
Yeah, like they both. It's like one of those situations where both parties thought they were taking the other one for a ride.
uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And there's like three or four people because it's Nick Richards, who's he was involved with cars. He was involved with like car companies, and
Uh-huh.
so Tommy was into that because of cars, and
Right.
so he got all with Nick Richards. And Nick Richards, I think, was the financial guy. So he was like, oh, I can fucking get you free money, like, and we can lie, and we can say we've got patents, we can say we're working in Salt Lake City, we can say we're working in San
Right.
Francisco, we can do all this shit to make it look like we're doing something to get free money. And so the offices were owned by Nick Richards, and he was leasing them to Intellivision
Uh-huh.
off that money that they were grifting. So like,
But I just think that it was such a mistake for him to tarnish his name, right? Like he had
yeah,
some
he
sort
thought
of
it was gonna
name.
he thought it was gonna work. I think that Phil Adam and Nick Richards were pulling him along, and he was well into that book, The Secret, and
Uh-huh.
he thought it
Oh,
was gonna
so it was
work.
manifest destiny. He thought he was gonna
Yeah,
manifest destiny to make me go
he
into
worked himself.
existence.
Yeah, I've got videos of him talking about it. Like he
Right,
literally
right.
thought he like, have you ever read the book The Secret? Like, and he would like constantly bring it up. Like he worked himself into a cult mental state with that
Well,
thing.
isn't that book come from the whole Dianetics thing and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Ron Hubbard?
Yeah. The person that wrote it it's very involved with Scientology. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
Scientology with most of the Buddhism and like
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
lecturer shit stripped out, you know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
stripped
yeah.
out the technical crap that,
Okay.
like, and left a lot of the spiritual shit. But yeah, it's like it doesn't follow logic, because it's like, oh, if you really want something, you'll get it. But
Well,
what
there
if
is a
somebody
point to
else
it.
wants it more? What if there's only one of them and somebody else wants it more, right? Like,
Well, let's the way I see it, it's like if you want to be somewhere, if you want something, and if you keep that thing in front of your mind, in the front of your mind,
mhm.
every decision you make will potentially put you closer to that situation. So I think there is something to it. It's not like I'm just gonna think of a Porsche, and every
It's
day, and
like,
then
yeah, you know
one
what
day
though?
I'll get a Porsche.
There's a bias to it though, because sometimes you go and you think I'm going to win the lottery, and you go buy a scratcher and you scratch it and you win, right? Most
Okay.
times you don't win.
Right.
And sometimes you open the mailbox and it's like you've been part of a class action lawsuit. Here's $25,000 and you had no idea it was coming. You didn't
Uh-huh.
want it. You weren't looking for it. It's just
Right,
there.
right. Right,
Like
right.
that all happens in equal amounts. Like that's all spread out evenly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you buy lottery tickets, they don't win. You buy lottery tickets, they win. You get money for no reason. It's all
Right.
fucking even. And like just to confirmation bias, the times that you bought the lottery ticket is just you feeding your own ego. That's just you being like, I'm in the driver's seat. When the bus is turning, you're going, I hope the bus turns left right now, and the bus turns right. And then you go, I hope the bus turns left right now, and the bus turns left. And you go, I'm in the fucking driver's seat of this bus. And the bus driver looks at you and goes, could you put the cigarette out, sir? Or I'm going to kick you off this thing. Because that's the real world, right? Like,
Right.
I
But
don't know. It's just,
but the way what I'm trying to describe is, let's say my dream is to own a Ferrari, okay? And
okay.
I keep that in my mind, and so like whenever things come up, it's like I'm at school. It's like, well, I better fucking think so I can get a Ferrari.
Hmm.
I better do good school or get a high paying job so I can get a Ferrari. And every decision I make will point me towards the Ferrari. Then yeah, I can get it that way by manifesting it, but I'd have to obviously put in the work to bring
So,
myself there.
like being on the spectrum kind of shit, that's just the normal way I am. You know what I'm saying?
Uh
Like
huh.
being like having like obsessive and like fixated thoughts, that's just the way I am.
Uh huh.
So I can't think of it in any other way. It is
Right.
weird to me when people are like, "Oh, I want to work on this music project, but I'm lazy." Like my brain doesn't get it. I'm like, "No, you don't want to work on it." You know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm very direct with that kind of
Well, no,
shit.
that I mean that is a very pragmatic way to think. I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
if you wanted to work on it, you would just
you'd
work
be
on it.
working on it. Yeah, like
Right.
that's the way my brain thinks about shit. But like, or to me, it's like like also pragmatically, you're like, well, you want a Ferrari? I'm like, well, a Ferrari's just a choice, right? Like 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 you really want a
I,
certain amount of money, right? Like you
right.
really want a
I
certain.
just kind of threw that out there as an
Yeah,
example.
yeah, no.
Like,
But what I'm saying is, but I'm getting into that where it's like there are a lot of ways to get a Ferrari, right? Like
yeah, yeah.
like some people own them, some people lease them. I think
Uh huh.
Tommy's was a lease to trade,
Uh
so he
huh.
would lease it and then trade it for the new one.
Right.
So it's like they say like just because you see someone with a $200,000 car doesn't mean they can afford a $200,000 car. It means they can
Exactly.
afford the $1,200 payment. Like
Well,
it's like like
I'm switching over to leasing because fuck owning a car. It costs too much money to own a car. I'd rather
you're in
just
it.
pay and lease a car for because then you lease a car, you don't have to fucking take it to the mechanic. You just got to go for oil
Right.
changes, and then when it starts to break, you just give it back and get another one. I love that idea.
I
It's
have
like, yeah, I'll
mechanics
never
in.
own a car, but you know what?
I have
I never have to swap a radiator or fucking
yeah,
deal with a
like
blown gasket or.
I have mechanics in my family, and they'd always just be like, "Oh, I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free." And then, so we always end up buying Fords because they're like,
Uh-huh.
"Yeah, it's really easy to fix.
Because
We can just go
because
grab
they
the
can
fucking
fix
parts."
it, right?
Yeah, we can do it ourselves. We can go get the parts at the fucking pick and pull right now and go do it today.
Yeah, yeah.
But now I'm older. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna get the import Japanese car and
Right.
like,
My brother-in-law is a mechanic, and so he would always do the work for me. But now
right.
he lives so far away from me now that he can't do that.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. It's like I'm not gonna be a grown ass man asking my dad to fix my car or like, my
right.
brother shit. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
but no,
everything's so expensive, and it's so hard to live and get by these days, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm
I
gonna
know
do.
you're in a different economy. So I hear you guys' housing is all fucked up. Our food
Oh,
is
it's
getting out of
bad,
control.
dude.
It's really bad.
It's like
It's
$7 for a stick of butter right now.
it doesn't make any sense for us because pisses me off because I'm like, this is where all the fucking food comes from. Like we grow all the fucking food here. We have all the
Right.
cows and shit here.
Oh,
Why am I paying a bunch of money like I
same
don't
same
fucking
here. Same here. I mean,
yeah.
there's so much farming and like I mean, we don't have everything, but certainly meats and like dairy and like
Yeah.
certain vegetables that can grow in our climate. Like it should be cheap, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know, dude.
Well, I'm getting a raise, luckily, but yeah, it's
I
just
got a raise. I just got a raise. This month it kicks in.
yeah.
So
We're getting them really incrementally, piece by piece, but it's
yeah.
happening. So
Well, I mean, I'm getting the raise through the union agreement. The 3 years ago we striked, and
yeah,
so we got a little bit bigger than we normally would because
that's
of like
good.
the pandemic and this and
Yeah,
that. We striked
rising
and then
prices. Yeah,
rising
inflation, rising
prices,
prices.
but I mean, it wasn't enough. Like the inflation rate was 15%, and our raise rate was 5% or like something like that. Like it was totally disproportionate.
Oh
And so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
of course.
if I take my car to the mechanic, like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I need a fucking my exhaust pipe just snapped right at the front of like where it comes off the manifold, and I
Yeah.
don't want to fix it. I don't want to fix it because it's gonna be like 3 grand or something. Like I'm scared to see
Once you
what it
get
is.
well here, I think you'd have to get the smog test and you'd fail it.
Oh,
If anything's fucked up with the manifold or the exhaust or anything, you
we
have
done
like
away with that, which
okay,
is
yeah, that's a
weird.
huge thing here.
Yeah, yeah, we
I
used to
had to get
have
rid of
that.
my last car. I had to get rid of my last car because the catalytic converter broke, and it would have been more to fix the converter than to just fucking chuck the car.
Yeah, yeah,
We're
yeah.
talking like it's like
Yeah,
like a Ford, so it was like
well,
a
that
two
that
thousand
yeah,
dollars.
it's the material that they use for the
Yeah,
catalytic converter. It's
some
like
rare
gold.
material. Yeah,
Yeah.
some rare material. But your guys at your jobs is different too. Like they don't, your job doesn't give you health insurance too, huh? So it's like
My sorry.
your job in Canada, your jobs don't give you the health insurance, right? That's not part of like,
Um, I'm
or can
under.
be
I do get health insurance through
from your job.
the union. Yeah, from the union.
Well, that's good because yeah, that's all always part of our negotiation shit too. I was gonna say that's good. So you
Yeah.
got like a
Plus we
like
have
a
the
boost or something.
universal health care that the
That's what I
government
was saying. I
provides.
thought like they don't have to. I thought your work didn't give it to you because you guys have that, but
No, no,
no,
no,
you
no.
still do.
No. The
They didn't get rid of it.
universal
You have both.
healthcare that we get is very
Yeah.
limited, and it
Oh.
only covers the bare minimum. So it's supplemented with the union health
It sounds
insurance.
like yeah. It almost sounds like the same as here, because but you probably get
Oh
checkups
yeah,
on
oh yeah.
Universal. But we
People,
have, dude. But here's the thing with it here.
because
Like if
there's
fucking
a myth
Albert,
that.
if Albert fucking ODs and they find him, like they bring him to a hospital and we all have to pay for it. Like emergency
Yeah,
services are
yeah,
covered for everyone here
yeah, yeah,
without without it being socialized. It's like not even that different, except you guys are getting checkups,
yeah,
which is
yeah.
better because then you don't have to pay for people's fucking heart attacks.
Yeah. Volp is saying my exhaust is a $500 repair job. The thing is, there's a special. It's at a special. I can't patch it. I need a whole new part. The part is $300. Plus, I got to pay for the mechanic's time. So okay, it's not going to be 3,000, but it's going to be almost 1,000 to fix.
Yeah,
Which
your
isn't the
thousand is
hugest
different than my
deal, but it's
thousand
like
too.
I have
Isn't
two
your money
cars.
less
Like
than my money? Your
yes, it
thousand
is.
is more than
It's
my.
about
Your money's
it's about
less than my
yeah,
thousand.
it's about 2/3 of what usually. It's usually about two
Interesting.
thirds.
Still,
Yeah,
I
I'm
wouldn't
trying
want
to.
to pay that to get my exhaust pipe fixed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get Ron DeMont to smuggle me into the states so I can live in America and
Mm,
be free, but he doesn't want to
I
do
don't
it.
know. I'd rather be in Canada because there's just less people. I
Yeah,
don't,
that's
it's
true.
like
That's
I
true. But
hate
I could
Los
go.
Angeles and Southern California.
Oh,
There's too many people, and I
I
hate
hate
New
going
York.
into. I hate going into downtown Toronto. It's like it's a nightmare.
Ugh. Like I'm in
It
San
is a
Francisco, but
nightmare.
I'm on the back ass side of San Francisco. There's not that many people, and it's not that crowded of a city anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
People are leaving. People are leaving, man. All the tech jobs are drying up, and hell, people are leaving. It's fucking
yeah,
great. There's less traffic. It's been great like
yeah,
this last
yeah.
year. People are fucking
I heard
bailing.
too that like in New York, a lot of people are leaving.
Yeah. All these tech jobs are going to AI like under the table and nobody's noticing. Like they're just doing them one by one. You know what I mean? They're just slowly taking
Right.
people's jobs away and like, oh, replacing them, but not telling them they're replacing with AI.
Yeah.
You can tell. It's like all kind of phone reception. That shit got
Uh-huh.
wiped out. Like human phone
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
operators, that shit's fucking wiped out, dude.
Yeah, the the meatheads. I mean, I'm a construction worker, so the
Yeah.
meatheads, the guys at work are like, "Oh, the AI's not coming for your job,
No, not for
construction
100 years
worker."
for you
Not,
guys.
not,
Yeah.
yeah, not for you know. They're
But
like, "Yeah, I
dude,
see
I
on
think
YouTube."
I think all the Uber shit's gonna get phased out with it because we have the self driving cars everywhere in this area of San
Right.
Francisco. Tons. So I think
Well,
they're just gonna get all the Ubers gonna be gone. If it's cheaper, why would you care? Like,
the big plan, if you and I don't know if this is. I think this is. Well, anyways, the big plan is that you don't own. Nobody owns a car, and you would
yeah,
just all cars would be on call. So you would just, if you
yeah,
needed to go somewhere, you just call a car. It's a self-driving car. It comes, picks you
I'd
up, takes
prefer
you where you
that.
need to
Yeah,
go, and it's all controlled by a system that controls all the traffic, so that
I'd prefer.
no
I mean,
accidents.
as a fucking stoner and video game player, I'd prefer that. I'd rather just get high and play video games in the back of my car while the
Right.
car drives
And
me.
yeah, I might actually use my handheld devices.
Fuck, you got big screen in the back, handheld. Why would you need a handheld? The whole back would be a big fucking
Okay,
screen,
okay.
right?
All right.
like,
I'll just bring my
like it's
Quest
gonna be
and
a mini limousine. Yeah, we're building it for this.
yeah.
Oh
So
man, it's fun. I like driving around them because you don't feel bad at all if you cut them off or drive shitty around them or nothing. You don't feel bad at all, especially if there's
that is a
nobody in
great
it at all.
that is a
You
great
can
way
see
of
when there's
thinking
no
about it.
passengers. Yeah, you can
Right,
see when
right.
there's no driver and no passengers. You just fucking cut them off and like no signal, like who
Yeah,
gives a
yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
or if you
go
hit the
on.
signal, they won't pass you. Like if you're driving and they're behind you in the other lane and
Uh-huh.
you put your turn signal on, they start to back up and they won't pass you. You can just keep them there.
Oh,
It's really
fuck.
funny. Like,
You'll piss
yeah.
off the other drivers with that
Yeah,
feature.
it's you can just linger it. Yeah, you really
Yeah.
can. It's weird.
Well, we don't get a lot of those. I haven't seen one yet here. I mean, I live in a
Yeah,
smaller. I moved away from the big city. Maybe in Toronto, you see
it's
that.
only it's only in the city, and it's only in certain areas.
Vic, you
But
should
it's
move to
like they're
Colorado.
testing it basically because there's tons.
My wife would love it in Colorado, actually.
Colorado.
Yeah, he said
I
there's
don't
plenty
know
of
if I've ever
construction.
been there. I think I've only been in the corner, like you know where like Four Corners is or whatever it's called. You know about that?
Oh, where the borders
Yeah,
connect.
I've been
Okay,
there, and I think that's the only place in Colorado I've been.
okay. Well, there's a town where the border of Canada and the States is like right in the middle of the road or something like that. It's
Oh,
like yeah, there's
yeah,
some place like that, which is weird.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like you cross the street and you're in the States. Or, I don't know. It's the longest border, so like there's probably got to be a lot of fucking shit going on around the Canadian American border.
Dude,
I could
you
probably
know
just
right
I could probably
where
just go somewhere and just walk in. I don't need a coyote.
I've always wanted to go to Canada, but I've just never. I don't go anywhere. I've never really been that many
You
places
know
at
what's a
all.
beautiful place in Canada? Hamilton. You should go there.
I don't even. It sounds weird. Like I seen it on a couple predator catcher videos. You know, like me and Sweet and Tender watch those like child predator catcher stuff.
Uh-huh,
And
uh-huh.
like, there's this one guy who caught like three or four of them in Hamilton, and he'll
Oh yeah.
always reference it. He'll be like, "Wow, I could
Hamilton,
expect this in Hamilton." He goes to other cities. He's like, "I might have expected this in Hamilton, but not here."
right.
Good
Right.
lord.
Yeah, Hamilton is a weird place, man. Hamilton
We
is a
have a
weird
lot of
place.
weird. California's got a lot of weird places.
Oh, I could
Like, I
imagine. I
mean,
could
you can
imagine.
imagine. Yeah,
Yeah.
like we've got a lot of them.
Like,
So I'm not
Canada's
gonna.
just like Canada's like a microcosm of the states. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's like New York is like Toronto is like a mini New York. Vancouver is like a mini LA. You know what I mean? It's like
I used to watch. You know the show Big Brother. You ever heard
yeah.
of this
Well,
show?
my
I used
wife,
to.
you get along with my wife because she is addicted to that. That's all she watches.
I've watched certain seasons all the way through.
Uh huh.
And I watched. and I liked it a lot. And I watched Canadian one too.
Ah, that's because I was gonna bring that up. I was like, you should check out the Canada Big
Did
Brother
you ever see
because it.
that one where they fucked up on the Canadian one? They like fucked up on the last episode.
I don't know. You'd have to. My wife would know. I know she. I know
Yeah,
that.
it was crazy. They fucked up and they like let the wrong person win. Um,
Oh.
it was insane. But because like the person they were like, if you want this person to win, put the key in the basket or something, right?
Yeah.
And then she did it. And she's like, oh no, I want him to lose, and pulled the key out. They're like, too late, or something like that. She's like, no, I always wanted him to lose. I misunderstood the instructions because it was like worded
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
weird. It
yeah,
was like
yeah,
very
yeah.
funny, like.
Yeah,
But
well,
I
that's
always
Canada
noticed
for you.
this is no offense, and I
Oh,
understand I'm also in California, but I
okay.
noticed it always looks like the clothes people have on are the clothes we had on like 10 or 15 years before.
That
Like
makes a lot of
wow,
sense.
and the hair
That makes a
too.
lot of
It's like
sense.
whoa, it's really weird. I'm like, when was this filmed? How the fuck is this not 2011? They have
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
2011
yeah, yeah,
clothes and hair.
yeah.
It's fucking
that
strange. Like
that makes a lot of sense.
it's your
Because
brands. It's like roots. It's like your brands, but it's like whoa, that's so weird. It's the
yeah,
old
yeah, yeah.
shit.
Well,
Very
I get the
funny.
we get the same thing. I get the same thing when my like a family comes from Portugal or
They're back like
wherever.
20 years from
Yeah,
here.
yeah. They're all
Oh
like
yeah,
on
and then
some like other
well, I'll
shit.
be real with you. We get people that come in here from Japan and they've got shit we've never seen, and then I see it later.
Uh,
For real. Like even the COVID masks. Cats from Japan and China were wearing those masks
oh yeah, for a
years
while.
ago,
Oh yeah,
every
oh yeah,
day, man.
oh yeah.
And
I see
certain
people. I seen people wearing those masks in that Chinatown a long time ago.
yeah,
I mean, it was
and
sparse,
Japanese
but you
too.
didn't
The
see it.
Japanese the girls the like the crazy clothes, like the cosplay clothes, they were wearing those for a long time too. And I used to go, I wonder if that's a dude and that's why he's wearing it, you know? But
Oh, the Japanese? Oh yeah, the Japanese
yeah, you know, like
girls
the like where they had
in
like pigtails and like
Akibahara or whatever, and they're all dressed up like.
they there's a lot of them out here, and they will always wear those masks. And so I was sometimes like laugh. I'd be like, oh, I bet that one's a guy, and he's like got the mask to like
Yeah, 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 to
settle his
sell it.
look down a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like,
Although they do, I mean, as far as that goes, they pull it off the best.
yeah, yeah.
The the Asians. So I got to give him
Oh
that. So
yeah.
let's give him their props for pulling off
Like
looking
high
like women.
style, you mean? Oh,
Well, they
looking
pull
like
off looking
women,
like
looking like women. Man, that's a case by case thing. But they definitely can do better. The
okay.
Latina,
So yeah,
you see Latinas
per
and like
capita,
the Latino guys, they'll
per
have the
capita.
look perfect, but the voice is like, "Hey guys," like, oh god.
Yeah.
I have to
Uh,
be quiet how loudly I say this stuff. No, I'm just joking. I'm in the car.
you know what's funny because Rondimon put this comment here about the masks and how they don't filter out shit, and one comedian put it
Right.
put it in a great way. It's like if somebody farts and you're wearing the mask and you can still smell it, then I guess it's not blocking too much, is it? You know
No.
what I mean?
It reminds me of it honestly reminds me of my one like some of my ex-girlfriends and shit where like I know that like especially in Asian cultures and American women too. Like if they're not wearing their makeup, like they don't want people to look at them, and they just like try to hide, and like they'll just wear it for that, and like they literally like they hate showing their teeth, they hate eating in front of people. Like there's
Uh-huh.
this cultural level that where like people are just like, I'm so much fucking happier wearing this mask in public, like, and they're
Right,
gonna keep
right.
doing it forever. And a lot of
Yeah.
that goes into what Asian women culture is like, especially
Yeah,
Japanese.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah,
have
yeah.
specific food. My ex girlfriend's like, oh yeah, they have these specific foods where it's like it's a cookie, but it's in like a long stick, like Pocky, because the women don't want to show their teeth
Yeah,
when
they
they
don't
eat.
wanna
They want to
right,
eat,
right.
yeah. They don't want to open their mouth widely. So like the fucking food is
Ah.
like, and that cigarettes were too. It's just like shit like that, where it's like they don't want anyone to see them with their mouth open. Like,
Ah, that's interesting. That's
mm-hmm. Whenever you
wow.
see that stick food in Japan, it's shit like that. But
Interesting.
yeah, they're wearing the mask shit too. It's very weird shit.
Sorry, Q. Yeah, I just a station break here.
I gotta go
You are
soon
watching
anyway.
a Victor Vega live stream. If at any time you feel uncomfortable or offended, too bad, Scott.
All right. Sorry,
That was
I
actually
have to hit that every few.
that sounded really accurate that time.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It sounds like
This
him
was.
and Balky. You remember Balky?
Yeah,
Like him and
yeah,
Balky
yeah,
mixed,
yeah,
and like Bugs Bunny or something. Like if we hired the guy, what was Billy West, or like the Bugs Bunny guy. I forgot that guy's name. If you
yeah.
hired those old cartoon guys that did all the voices, that would be like their version of
It
evil.
nails. It nails Albert though. Like, check it out.
You're watching Victor
Yeah.
Vega, my favorite streamer who uses save states.
I mean, I would have sworn that he
Jeez.
actually said that.
Did Retro Bro did Retro Bro put money in to get that thing going?
I
Did that
don't know.
cost?
I don't
It's
know.
so well done.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I do know
Albert's got a really distinctive voice. Yeah.
he kind of does. Yeah, yeah.
It's the nose. It's because his nose is fucked up. It's like hear it in the
Maybe,
voice.
maybe.
Yeah. It's a fucking Coke voice. Well, I gotta get into work, but it's
All
been
right,
awesome.
man.
You, yeah.
Yeah, man. This was good. It was awesome. Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Thanks, bro. Anytime.
All
I
right,
had
man.
a good
Well,
time. I had a good
you're gonna be
time.
off, right? You're gonna be off work, right?
I'm gonna be off for an entire week, but I'm gonna be watching my
So
kids. But I'm gonna be off for an entire week. So I'll probably do some
so
streams. Yeah.
let's do a stream. Let's do a movie. Let's talk about a movie, man. Let's figure
Okay.
something out.
We'll
Let's
try to
do it.
do it, or else if not, then we'll do it the following week when I'm driving back, or
Okay.
or soon.
All
All
right,
right.
man.
Peace.
Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the one and only Kiyuya Miko. Let's give it up. That's it. I'm channeling my inner Canadian gamer. So that's good.
Drop.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Boy, I really didn't know what to expect here. Let's look at the chat. Anybody else want to come up and have a little discussion with me? Daoshin, get up here. Let's talk. Let's rap. What's up? Uh, what we got here? Have a good day chilling with your roommate. Dao, Q is actually married, and he keeps saying that his wife looks like Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I don't know, but if he is, hey man, cheers to that. 2 minutes? Yeah, man, take your time, bro. Take your time. I got Forza going here. Not Forza. What am I talking about? Gran Turismo. I got Gran Turismo going. Those stupid cheap masks won't filter out a virus. Oh yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely not. No, let me take the. Hey dudes, hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Dao Shanubin, Ricardo was saying how he's sick of you and all your outs, dude. It's just a phase, man. He'll come around. He'll come around. Hey Ron, sorry for upsetting you and Cardo today. I hope work was good. It's like rerouting the exhaust of your vehicle back into the cabin. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm already fucked up. Imagine if I started fucking breathing in carbon monoxide. That would not be good. That's no bueno. I didn't use any alts. Frankly, I'm annoyed at him accusing me of things. You know what? I think this environment breeds a lot of paranoia. You know what I mean? I fucking I found myself slipping into that. You know what I mean? I found myself slipping into that a little bit. But the good thing about me is I'm like so removed from all this stuff. I'm so dejected and disassociated from this stuff that in an instant, if something gets too heat, if it gets too hot, I'm out of the kitchen, right out of the kitchen. No looking back. No looking back until I get thirsty and I want a glass of milk at night. But other than that, no looking back. All right. Let's see. How much money I got? 5 Gs? I could do a nice upgrade with 5 Gs. How much does a turbo cost? All right, entry level turbo. Let's do it on the CRX. That might put me over, and then I can actually win this fucking Sunday Cup. You don't know what dejected means. No, I don't. I meant to say disassociated. I meant to say disassociated. Dejected came out. I mean, I think. I mean, dejected is a little bit. It is. It is. It is. It does make sense. You know what I mean? I'm removed. I'm removed from the situation. You know what I mean? So I think it fits. It fits. It's not the best word to use, but it fits. Okay, let's play the game. Let's do a race. Now with my turbo, I should be able to win the Sunday Cup. Let me move this. Let me move this. Why not? I do expect very much. Dejected means sad and depressed. What? Hold on. Hold on. Well, I am sad and depressed. And that's okay. That's okay. But we're going to check out the official dejected. Dejected means feeling sad or unhappy because of failure, loss, or disappointment. All right, you got me. You got me. Examples of dejection include feeling miserable or unhappy after being disappointed by something. All right, you got me. You got me. All right, you got me. It's all good. It's all good. Sometimes, sometimes, hey, I never said I was smart. I never said I was smart. I always say I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I know I'm stupid. It's all good. There got to be stupid people. Without stupid people, without the stupid people, the smart people don't shine. So I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. All right. I hope I noticed there's more people in here. I hope you like. I got the shades on. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to look like Mr. Blonde. I'm trying to. If they do a Reservoir Dogs 2, you know what I mean? Huh? What if she's too fucking busy? Yeah. I bet you're a big Lee Marvin fan. I don't got the voice, but the look I can kind of pull off the look. Maybe do a little bit of makeup or CGI. I gotta get Quentin Tarantino on the phone when we talk about this. I could be in the prequel to Reservoir Dogs. You know what I mean? They could do a prequel. What am I doing? Oh, events. Yeah. Okay, I can finally win the Sunday Cup. Are you excited? Are you excited? Daushinubi, because CPE says she will block you from the panel if Ricardo wants to go on. What? What?
What?
I don't know what that means, but it sounds funny.
Okay. Let's play the game. Oh, let me check the thing. Maybe somebody's in the. Nope, nobody's there. Nobody's there. A Volpe. You know what, Volpe? You should maybe look for a voice modulator so you can join on these chats. You know what I mean? Because I'd love to have you up here and give you a chit chat with you. You can use the voice modulator. Billy, the karaoke event CP is hosting at 2 a.m. UK time. Whoo! That might be too late for me. That might be too late for me. But that's okay. I'm not a singer. Maybe Volp is Don Kingsley? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Because, if he had the voice modulator, he would just use it under Volp, like, and be Volp with the voice modulator. I don't know, Volp. I think that would be a cool thing for you to come out and, like, with the voice modulator and actually talk. That would be sick. That would be a great, like, that would be a great, I can't find, see, I'm so stupid. I can't find words. Ugh, I can't talk. But I think that would be a great, like, you know what I mean? Like, evolution to Volp. He comes out with the voice modulator. That would be, dude, you know how epic that would be? Do you know how epic that would be if Volp came up on a fucking thing? Even with using on a stream, like, even using the voice modulator, man, that would be epic, dude. That would be the next big news story of the fucking Truxton verse. You know what I mean? And Volp, I know you got your buddies and everything, but if you ever decided to do the voice modulator and come on, if you want to give me that exclusive, man, that would be great because you know how desperate I am for viewers and everything, right? So if you wanted to give me that exclusive, I mean, I did give you the idea. Oh, fuck, come on. Here, let me see the chat in a sec. Oh, I think I can do it this time. I think I can do it. Come on. Come on. Run those horses, baby. Yes. I can change my accent, and I have used several voices and voice clips in the private chat with the other dudes. Okay. So why don't you bring that to the air, man? I mean, I just think it would be an epic revelation for you to do that. Like, everybody would be like, "Whoa!" It would be like a huge thing. I think that would be great. You should do it, man. So you do use the voice changer, like, but you do it post uh post production, right? Or do you have a voice modulator that does it in real time? Yeah, yeah. And you know what you do? You just do like a fake accent. You just go, "Hello," and then, like, talk slowly so, like, people can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, do a voice, change your normal voice, but then do it into the voice modulator so that it's changed even more. Then, like, nobody will ever know. It's just too much changing my accent for extended periods. Right, you might slip up. I got you. I got you. I don't know. I don't know, Volp. I mean, I'm not into that, so I don't know. But I'm sure you could find. I'm sure you could find a good one. Talk to Don Kingsley, man. If you see Don Kingsley around, is he in the chat today? No, he's probably not. If you see Don Kingsley, man, ask him. I'm sure he'll tell you. You can reverse. I don't know if that's possible. Look into it, dude. Look into it because I think that would be epic, dude. Okay, Volp. Come on. Come on. You're saying that you wouldn't slip up. You wouldn't slip up talking, like, let's say you're on a live stream and you would have to keep it short. But let's say you're on a live stream for 3 hours. You really think you could keep it up and not let your regular accent slip? I know I can't. Daoshin is gonna sing a duet with Lemur. Lemur. I keep saying Lemur like it's like French or something. It's just a lemur, like the animal, right? I'm such a moron. I can't believe how stupid I am. But that's my charm, you know what I mean? That's what keeps you guys coming back. That's what keeps you guys coming back. You're a sound guy. Tell me how they do it in documentaries where they disguise the drug dealers. Dude, I don't know, man. Oh, there's Don Kingsley. Don Kingsley. We're talking about voice modulators. What voice modulator do you use? And would it be possible to reverse engineer the voice modulator to um to gain, because the way Evo did it with Lewis, because Lewis, the voice modulator that he used was just a pitch, so it just changes the pitch of your voice. So if you can put it into another program where you can adjust the pitch, then yeah, you'll like I could do it on my DJ software because it has pitch control. So I would just change the pitch and then the real voice would come out. But I think there's voice modulators that completely change your voice, that you can sound like a female, and that I don't think that can be reverse engineered. Um, shoot. Uh, yeah. So Don Kingsley, tell me what you use because I would love. I might play with that. There's a streamer. There's a female streamer that I can't remember her name. Fuck. Let me look at my feed. If she has a video on, we can show it, and I'll show you what I mean with the voice modulator, how good they are now. Um, if you don't mind. Here, maybe I can put the replay on for you guys. You can watch the replay while I try to do this. So I just need to research it more and do like they do in the docu-series. Dude, it's not even like that. It's like even better than that nowadays. Like it's not just changing your pitch. It changes, like it just creates it's like a whole different voice. Here, let me look into it, dude. I'm gonna see, because there's a streamer that does that a lot. And she so it's a female streamer, and then she goes on with a man's voice and she messes with people. And I'll just give you an example here if I can find it, because I haven't seen a video from her in a while, so I don't know what she's up to. um I can't remember the name, man. I wish I could remember the name because I'd just look it up. Oh, there, Lovely Low. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'll use a short. Um, let's go back. Because I think she's more into like different things now. I don't know. Uh, let's go back. Uh, come on. Where's one with the voice changer? Uh, oh boy, I gotta dig deep into this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to find a good example. Uh, uh, okay, here's one. Here's one. Here's one. Okay. Okay. Oh. What is up, dude? Sorry, I was kind of busy. How's it going? Are you there?
Yo. Sorry.
Hey, what is up, my man?
Not much, man. What game are you playing?
This is Gran Turismo 4, but I'm barely playing it.
Okay.
I'm trying to show Volp. I'm trying to show Volp the voice modulator technology. And I got something here.
I would love that as well.
Wouldn't that be fun to play with?
Yeah, because you wouldn't get so nervous showing your real voice. I understand, Volt.
yeah.
Welcome to my world.
Well, are you like have like issues with your voice or like what do you?
Oh, no. No, it's just this. It's just boring to you, to oneself, right? I'm sure you feel that way as well.
Well, there's a thing where they've studied this. People are very cringed out by their own voice.
Yeah.
Like if I listen to my video back after like recording something, it just sounds so cringe to me because it's like, ugh, my voice is like we don't hear ourselves when we're talking the way we really sound. It's really weird.
Yeah, and I wish my voice was like Dean's, Like that that doesn't
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
so
he
embarrassing.
has a pretty good voice, like
Yeah,
like a deeper kind of
nice
voice.
and deep. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I remember when I first came onto the scene, I was I even mentioned that in a video, like you know,
Yeah,
right here.
my first stream with Uyumiko, it sounded so lame.
Why did my girl cheat on me?
You want the truth or
I want the truth. Give it to me.
the truth? Your was just way too big.
Thanks, bro. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Volp's typing a lot tonight.
Oh, CP and Evil's in the house. What's up, guys?
CPE's in, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Evil,
yeah. We
how
got
are
Don
you?
Kingsley. We got the Volpmeister, Foxy. I like to call him Foxy.
Yeah, I'm sure Evil and CPE are gonna rock up pretty soon.
They're gonna what?
Rock up or just show us up.
Show us up?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, they are
Okay.
way more famous than we are. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, they are.
But it's okay. Hey, man, we just do our own thing over here. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I don't care about that
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean?
And
I don't pay
and
attention.
Volp's been giving me shit about pissing Ricardo off and CPE and stuff, so I feel bad about that. I really
You
do.
really, you really, you really feel
Yeah.
bad about it?
Uh-huh.
I don't feel bad about this stuff because I don't know these people. You know what I mean? they're, they're just
Yeah,
like
well, I don't need to see them down the street, but I don't see anybody down the street.
right. I mean, you do
Ugh.
live in a like more secluded area. I was in a big city. I moved to a more secluded area, like a less populated area, and let me tell you, it's great, but it's
Yeah,
not
that would be
very
nice.
secluded. It is
Yeah,
nice. It
mine
is
mine
nice.
is really secluded. It's like 80 people live here or something.
Wow. Wow. That reminds me of something that I watched last night. um
Care
you know
to
what? I'll just have
elaborate?
to. Yeah. We watched a movie. I watched a movie called uh, it's um it's called Bad Taste. It was filmed in New
Uh,
Zealand.
okay.
So you never watched
Was
this?
it a
This is a
scary
Peter.
movie?
It's comedy, horror kind of thing. It's a
Okay.
really fucked up movie. It's great though. It's Peter Jackson. I think it's Peter Jackson's first feature film. It's 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 what put Peter Jackson over to get into the movie business.
Yeah, and
It's a great movie.
then he did all his
Like
whatever
Lord
they
of the
call.
Rings and all that.
Yeah,
Lord of the
those.
Rings
Yeah.
and but he did a few others before that, like stuff that's similar to this movie, which we're gonna check out. We're gonna check out in the future. Like he did one called Meet the Feebles. You ever see that one?
No, I heard of it though.
Yeah, I really want to watch it because I think I remember it from back in the day. I came in late at night, really stoned from thing, and I turn on the TV and I see a bunch of like Muppets fucking getting shot up with a machine gun, and I think
Meet
that's
the
from Meet the
Feebles.
Feebles.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, what do you think of my Mr. Blonde impression? You think I can pull it off? Like
Uh,
if they did a prequel to Reservoir Dogs, do you think I can play the Michael Madsen character? What do you think? That's why I got the
What
shades.
what is your Mr. Blonde?
I can't do the voice. I wish I could do the voice. If I had like that smooth voice, my God.
So you asked,
Right.
but you asked me, what do I think of your Mr. Blonde impersonation? And I'm
Cosplay,
like,
cosplay, 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 cosplay.
okay,
It's more of a cosplay. What's this guy's problem? Huh? How about that?
who we got?
I bet you're a big Lee Marvin fan, aren't you? How was that?
Who, me?
No, I was doing the impression.
Oh,
That's what
okay,
he says in
okay,
the movie. You know what I mean?
okay. Well, yeah, it sounds like you,
If
but
they
yeah,
didn't do what I told them not to do, they'd still be alive right now. I can't do the voice too good.
yeah.
But
But when you were saying about the voice changing stuff, I was
that's
thinking,
what I'm saying. I could do that. You fuck.
yeah.
I like the way you think, thou shit.
Well,
You're
that's
right.
what I'm thinking. Like, I can change my voice, but I don't do it enough.
You
I
can change
mean,
your voice.
that's what Volp needs to,
Well, Volk,
maybe he just can't really change his voice very
well,
well.
well, he said he could, but it's like he said it would hurt his throat, like keeping it up for a long period of time. And I get that, right? If you're doing a voice for like an hour or so, it's gonna get fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? He seems to think it would just hurt his throat, but like I think you kind of slip in and out of it after an hour or two. You know what I mean? I get
Mm.
that.
Yeah, well, or you like, I think my danger would be that I would forget that I'm doing a voice. Like
Right.
you go and make a coffee and then you come back and then yeah. But I've always made the joke of, like, well, with Volpe even, it's like probably that he's got a high pitched voice or something like that. And then it's
I mean,
just,
there's tons of theories. We can pontificate about that forever. I mean, like maybe he's
yeah, well,
somebody whose voice we
that's
would
the
recognize.
easiest one.
Maybe he goes on and we recognize the voice, right? Maybe he's
Maybe
PewDiePie or
he's
something.
famous. Yeah.
Right. Could
Maybe
be.
he's Doogie Howser, did you say?
Could be Doogie. I said PewDiePie, but could
Oh,
be
okay.
Doogie.
Booty
I think it would be
pie.
probably more likely to be Doogie Howser, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it could be that, or he could be like what you're thinking is like it's he has an embarrassing voice, right? Like he sounds like Mike Tyson or something. He's gonna come in and be like, "Meow, meow, 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 meow."
Yeah, yeah. Well,
That's
maybe not that
possible. That's
bad.
possible, man. He's self-conscious. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like a Slotham or something, maybe.
yeah, yeah.
But I don't
Could
think
be.
Slotham's embarrassed. And he just doesn't shut up anyway, so he's not embarrassed about his voice. So
No, he's not embarrassed about his voice. I think he's secure with that stuff,
yeah,
as
very
far as I
secure.
know. Yeah,
And
yeah.
so CPE was asking, am I going to have a rap battle with Ricardo? I don't think he does that, does he?
I don't see him rapping. No,
He
but
barely knows that. Anytime I mention a rap song or something, even if it's really old, he'll never know it.
well, he probably know like Brazilian rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah, and he's
he
played
knows
a
some
bit of
Brazilian
that.
rap, but he doesn't seem like a rap kind of person to me. You know what I mean? He's more of like I don't know, like
Instrumentals.
instrumental, maybe like popular music. You know what I mean? Or like
Yeah,
he probably he. I mean, if you look at his channel, right, he plays a lot of the Brazilian music and stuff, so he's probably into that, right? Like it's just where he grew up and everything, right?
yeah, and maybe they're like a Brazilian Ace of Base or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, Brazil's got some great music. I gotta give it up. They got some great.
I love Brazilian. Yeah,
Yeah. And being
that's my
Portuguese,
favorite Madlib album.
being oh yeah, which one is that?
Yeah, uh, Flight to Brazil, Medicine Show #2, I think it was.
Huh? I don't think I've heard that one. I gotta look into that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Cool.
Very jazzy. So
Uh-huh.
they're big on jazz, I'd say.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah. See, the
so
thing
do
with
you?
me is those melodical kind of. I like the edgier music. You know what I mean? I like the boom bap.
Yeah, I actually like not knowing the language. It's much nicer because I mean it's jazz music and they're probably singing like, "Oh, my beautiful,
Right.
oh, please come back to me." I don't want to fucking know the language in
Yeah.
that case.
Well, I love listening to foreign music, man. I love. I've been really into French music lately. Do you
Yeah,
hear
okay.
you hear that Banana Split song, man? I can't get enough of it. I
Nah,
wish I could play it. Do you want to play it? You want to play it? I think I can
sure.
play it. I got it on my computer. We can play it. Let's
CPE, I could probably have a rap battle with Lima, I'm guessing.
if you do a rap battle, do you want beats? I can do the beats for you, bro. Just saying, man. I
Just
got beats.
beatbox. Yeah,
I mean, they're
yeah.
not the greatest. They're not the greatest beats ever. But at least you have original music. You don't have to use some other fucking beat, right?
I like your yeah, I like your beats. So
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I'm not like Albert trying
Well,
to
he I
put
think
down on.
I think he likes them too. But you know
Yeah,
what I
me
mean.
too.
I mean, he used to like them back in the day. Like he would comment on my channel long time ago
And he
that he
was
liked
saying
it.
that that's dope and stuff like that.
Right, right. Where is it? Oh,
Lima
there it
is
is.
Lima isn't talking to you. I've I've never talked to Lima, have I?
I
Maybe.
don't,
I don't know.
not that I know of.
I don't think so. Cause the last time she was ever on a stream that I was on, it was like 5 people. I'm no good with 5 people in the.
Right.
Yeah,
I feel you, dude. I feel you because it's like it starts sounding like people talking. I get fucking so overwhelmed. Like I think that's my autism. It's like I get overstimulated. There's too many people talking. Oh my god, dude. I used to go to
yeah.
parties that
You're just waiting for a break, and
right,
then
and it's not even
yeah,
like I want to talk. It's just like
and
oh,
even
my
when you
head is
say
breaking.
one thing, then some other
Yeah.
douchebag's gonna start saying something at the same time. So
Right.
yeah, the
Right.
timing is terrible with the 4 or 5. I only
Yeah.
like
Yeah. And
2 or
also,
3.
you know what else doesn't help is that there's like a delay. So sometimes
Yeah, exactly.
it's fucked up. But hey, we make it work. We make it work. All right, so we're gonna have a little break here. We're gonna play the Banana Split song. So we're just gonna play that and then we'll be back.
It sounds like a kid song.
Ça me déplairait pas que tu m'embrasses, nanana, mais faut saisir ta chance avant qu'elle passe, nanana, si tu cherches un truc pour briser la glace, banana, 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 nanana. C'est le dessert que sert l'abominable homme des neiges à l'abominable enfant qui n'est qu'un amour de dessert. C'est le dessert que sert l'abominable homme des neiges à l'abominable enfant qui n'est qu'un amour de dessert. Banana, banana, banana split, banana, banana, banana split. Les cerises confites sont des lipsticks, nanana, qui laissent des marques rouges sur l'Antarctique, nanana, et pour le faire fondre une tactique, banana, banana, banana. C'est le dessert que sert l'abominable homme des neiges, l'abominable enfant qui n'est qu'un amour de dessert. C'est le dessert que sert l'abominable homme des neiges, l'abominable enfant qui n'est qu'un amour de dessert. Banana, banana, banana split, banana, banana, banana split. Puis je creuse sur les montagnes blanches, nanana, on dirait que les choses se déclenchent, nanana, la chantilly.
All right, enough of that. That's a catchy little song, isn't it?
I do like that song. Yeah.
It's great. Huh? And that
So do you speak Portuguese?
I haven't spoke Portuguese in a long time.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, my parents are from Portugal. So yeah, they speak
They
Portuguese.
speak it, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's good to know.
that's good to know. Okay.
Na, 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 na. Yeah, yeah.
Banana, banana. I like my favorite part is when she goes, banana split. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sort of. I didn't ever notice that it said that.
I haven't seen this one, the song by Leo where she's older and it's about being blonde. Wow, I gotta check that one out. Do you know what that's called? Because I would check that out.
Who mentioned that? Or are you just mentioning it?
It's Let's Party. Let's Party. This
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
Party. I haven't seen it
About
before.
Leo. You said Leo.
Vic always got some short eyes thing on.
No, no, no,
Short
no.
eyes? What does that mean? Always got some short eyes thing on. What does that mean?
Short ice thing.
What does that mean?
Or eyes.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds funny.
All right. Oh, Q is back. Shouldn't you
I
be
think
working right now?
I think he was saying that you're stoned. You got the short eyes. Got those short eyes.
Oh, well,
Dun, 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 dun,
I got those
dun.
blue eyes.
Dun.
That's it.
Oh, you're gonna dox yourself now.
What? Dox myself?
Yeah,
What do
with
you
the
mean?
blue eyes. Now
The blue
everybody's
eyes.
looking for someone in Canada with blue eyes.
Oh, fuck. That narrows it down. That narrows it down.
Yeah,
You're right.
a little bit. And you live near oh, did you ever meet Keith Elwood?
No,
Or
I
not?
never met him. I never met him in real life. No, I have no desire to go down there.
Yeah.
I was thinking of going just to see the sights. Like I go see I'll go to 2772, you know what I mean? Go to Franklin Empire, kind of do like a tour, you know what I mean? Go to the docks,
Yeah.
you know, the famous docks. I was thinking of
I
that.
do. I only went to BC.
Oh yeah, BC is supposed to be
Um
beautiful. I never been there.
yeah, where's that place? I think it's called Victoria or something. That's beautiful.
Yeah. That's where the island is. You go on that little
Yeah, it's
Vancouver Island.
gorgeous.
You got
Yeah.
the island there. Yeah. Yeah, and then you got the the Rocky Mountains. And you got great Whistler. You go to Whistler, you get some great snowboarding and skiing out there.
Mm.
One
Yeah,
of my
but that's
buddies,
not your style.
one of my buddies lives in Banff, Alberta, and he said
Okay,
there's
nice.
some great skiing out there.
Yeah, you'd have a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on the MS cure before I do any of that. But yeah.
That's unfortunate, dude. You know.
Well, it's all right.
Because I knew somebody in my life that had MS.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's all right. It's just like for me,
You've come to terms with it. I mean, it's
no,
something that's
well,
part of your life.
no, it's even more what like when I was 20 and stuff and working a lot, I saved literally like 50% or 60% of anything I ever earned. So I always wanted to retire early, so I just consider it retirement now. But yeah.
Uh-huh.
But it's been a pretty crap retirement.
Yeah. So sorry. Somebody just DM'd me the song, and I do know this song. But I will mention this one. There's a Leo song, that the girl that does the banana split song. There's one where the video is fucking creepy. So it's her, and she's like in a not like a negligee, but like it's like pajamas kind of thing. And she's lying down in a crib, right? And then
In a crib, yeah, okay.
she's lying down in a crib, and then it shows some like older gentleman looking through a keyhole at her. And I'm like, what the fuck is this video, dude?
Yeah,
That's fucking weird.
No, I was gonna say that doesn't sound creepy at all, does it? I'm just joking, Evil. I'm joking.
Darshan came to terms with treating women like shit. You really get that accusation a lot, and I guess, I mean, I don't really want to get into it that much, but I don't know. I don't know. I
Well,
don't know. I don't know how to approach the subject.
yeah,
You probably
yeah. No,
you probably don't want to talk about it.
I'm just rolling with it. But so, like, I used to say, "Hey, everyone, it's your favorite woman abuser, Darshan Nubin,"
Uh huh. Uh
and
huh. Uh huh.
so I was just like, "Yeah, I'll embrace it."
Right.
I think that's
But
what the internet
so
is.
so, and without going super into it, could you just like kind of like let me know what he's referring to? Like, I mean, I don't want to bring, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to go into this whole big thing about it, but like,
Oh man, yeah, I
just if
could.
I could hear your side of it, you know what I mean?
Oh, um, yeah, I can explain it, but yeah, just the chick I used to go out with, um, almost for like 18 years or something. It was ages,
Hmm.
so long. So, but yeah, she, she's a real. Well, to me, I think she's really lazy, but
Uh huh.
it was more that she was being paid to be my carer.
Uh huh.
Because she hadn't got paid for a long time, so I was like, "Oh, this is good. You can make some money out of it too."
Right. Right.
But yeah, that's right. She was downstairs, and because all she'd do would be on things like this, typing on YouTube all day. And I remember saying to her, "Don't you think you should just maybe get a job now? Because this is bullshit, and you're a bleep bleep." And
Yeah.
and then I said, all these people in the chat are bleeps as well, but it was misunderstood. I was
Uh huh.
basically calling the chat bleeps more than
Okay.
her.
Right. 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 And it's like, there's always two sides to everything, you know what I mean? And then sometimes we do things that we regret, right? Like, let's be honest, you know what I mean? We're not always like, I've had arguments with my wife as well, and we say things that we regret later, and it happens. So
Yeah,
I try not to judge you too much on that because I don't know exactly what went down, so I don't know you like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I like to and I like to say, yeah. Well, the age old saying is there's two sides to each story, but I always say, nah, it's pretty much just one side, my side. That's all I care about. I don't care about some other story. But yeah, that's it.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
all. And one, so she did pretty well out of this, but you know,
yeah, yeah. Because
not so much for me.
because I know what you're talking about. Because like I mentioned in the stream earlier that my son has autism, like pretty severe autism. So we actually get subsidized from the government that we can have somebody come in and like give us respite so they can watch him while
Yeah,
we go
that's cool.
out or whatever, and
Yeah,
that's covered, right? So and we could get like I could get like anybody, like it could be my mom or whatever, and they will get paid for that. So like, so that's what you were doing, right, with Evie?
yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
yeah, and now I'm just trying to get it through the government anyway, but yeah, they're slow as shit, man.
yeah,
Just to
yeah,
get
yeah.
that set
Oh,
up.
dude,
So
we
yeah.
we've been trying to interview people to be a respite worker for us, and it's hard, man. Like we've been waiting for months, and then we finally interviewed a girl the other like last week. I was at work. My wife talked to her, and she was like, "Yeah, like this might work out." I think we finally found somebody, so we can go on dates because we haven't gone out, man. Like I think we went out last year. We went mini pud and we went to a restaurant. It was like that was the first time we went out in a
Yeah,
long
that's
time.
great.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, did
So we
you
need
have
the
a
respite.
nice night at the restaurant though, or
I mean, we could bring we can bring my son to the restaurant, but it's like it's got to be quick. You know what I mean? He
yeah,
can't sit
yeah,
still for too long. He wants to like run around and do his thing, right? Like even if we go
yeah,
grocery
exactly.
shopping, we got to make it snappy. We gotta keep it moving
Is
because
he the baby I hear on your
yes,
streams?
yes, yes.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. The voice. I love hearing him. Not really singing, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
He's
doing what he does.
very
Yeah, his vocalization or whatever. You know.
yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah,
cool.
yeah. Yeah, no, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. Sometimes he kind of makes a mess. Like the other day, I was streaming and I found like milk all over the kitchen floor after. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, you had to cut the mic for that
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
reaction. Yeah,
But hey, it happens.
otherwise
You
you
know
were
what I
gonna
mean?
have a Daushin moment.
Yeah. Well, no, I can't get angry at him because you know he's
Oh, of
this is
course.
a different
I
situation,
was
right?
just
Like you know.
joking. I was
No, I
just
know, I know,
joking.
I know, I know,
Evil.
I know. Well,
Oh
the good
man.
thing is if I did, he couldn't tell anybody. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but
Yeah, I
you
used to
know.
work with autistic kids and stuff at work. So yeah. No,
Oh, that's cool.
respect, man.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's life, man. You know it is. You know, it happens. It's nothing that I could have done or whatever. You know, it's you know the rates for autism is completely skyrocketing. Like
Yeah.
last year, I went to a golf tournament for autism. Right, it was like a charity thing,
Yep.
and the guy told me that like 10 to 15 years ago, it was like 1 out of every 6,000 children.
Wow.
Now it's like 1 out of every 65 children will
Jeez.
be
Yeah.
autistic.
I was
It's
gonna say
crazy.
100. Yeah, yeah. That's
It's
crazy. I reckon
wild.
I'm autistic as well.
I think we all have a degree of autism, man. As I know, I see some things in myself that you know what I mean is socially, especially socially, like hey man, I'm you know whatever however normal I am, I find it uncomfortable to look people in the eye and all that. So
Yeah,
so you know
definitely on the social side.
yeah
I'd say the autism for me, but yeah.
yeah eh,
No, that's
yeah
no,
like
that's
you know
fine.
if you know if anybody
What did you say? One out of so it's out
like
of
one out
every
of
65?
65 or something like that. It's like
Shit.
outrageous. It's outrageous. And but you know, obviously we know this is a spectrum, right? So it's like you could be, you know, fully like functional with mild symptoms, or you could be, you know, like completely like nonverbal, you know,
Mm,
no, you know.
yeah,
So
I
there's
used to
a,
work
you
with
know,
a lot of kids like that, for sure.
yeah, yeah. Asperger's.
Didn't look didn't look so fun for them, but yeah, it's
You
all
know what?
good.
They love my kid. He loves life, man. He's so I don't ever seen a kid that was more happier than him, man. He doesn't know. Like, it's funny because it's like I'm the one that feels the pain. It's like if somebody if I see kids like making fun of him or whatever, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't know what's going on. He's like whatever. He's happy. I'm the one that's
Yeah,
like hurt for him. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
exactly.
you
No,
know.
he sounds all happy at home
Sorry
as
about
well.
that. Sorry
So,
about that. Yeah, yeah. Victor Vega
yeah,
is a cool
well,
Mexican dude. Yeah, thank you, thank you.
so are you gonna play this Gran Turismo again, or
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're right. I could play that while we're talking.
what am I? So what's Ron Damon Dalshin trolling when not trying to troll? Okay, yeah, that's me.
So, have you thought about this karaoke thing? Are you gonna show up to that?
I'd like to. Last time I was planning to. I'd been up for two and a
Yeah,
half days by that point, and
man. How do
so
you do it? How do you do it
uh
without like drugs, or are you on drugs?
no, I don't do it without the drugs. I
Like, how do you
have
stay up for
these.
2 days in a row? I cannot do it.
Yeah, I don't
I can't
know
even. I can barely
because
stay up past 11 nowadays.
yeah, that's what I thought about me. So no, they're just these tablets. So like they're for narcolepsy, but
Uh-huh.
so you're supposed to have them in the morning and
Right.
in the afternoon or something, and then they're supposed to make you tired when you go to bed. So I just at times, I mean, I had one before, so at times I just have them at nighttime. So
Come
uh,
on, Dashin. Be careful with that stuff. You don't want to be abusing your prescription drugs, man.
no, I definitely don't abuse them because
Well, you're staying up for 2 days. I mean, that's not healthy.
well, that's true. And man, I was so tired the day I went to sleep. So yeah, I mean, look, horses for courses.
Uh-huh. Exactly. You
And
know what?
yeah, if you can't stay, like I'm the same as you, I would go to sleep. I would
Hold
go
on.
to sleep
Looks
naturally
like
at about, yeah.
okay, go on, go on. I'm just gonna say it looks like Luke wants to join us, so I'm just gonna do that. You can go on with your story though. I'm listening.
No, I'm just saying I would go to sleep naturally at 11 or 12 myself, but yeah. So if you want to stay awake, you just have a tablet later on. But that's not abusing it per se, because I'm not going over my prescribed amount of tablets.
Right,
Who
but
wanted to
Dashin, if
join,
you're
Luke?
staying up for 2 days in a row, I would say that that's not healthy, right?
No, it's not. Well, that's what they say, right? I mean, I no, I don't sleep I don't sleep really heavily or a long time anyway. So um that's pretty natural in that sense. So just for me to get so tired from being up for 3 days or whatever, yeah. Um and I'm used to that from my past, but yeah.
Uh-huh. Well,
So that's all
yeah.
good.
Yeah. I mean,
Talk about taxes.
taxes. Who said that? Evil Stream.
Evil
He's
creams.
trying to sabotage our thing. We're just trying to make it
Evil
boring.
creams. Talk about taxes. In what sense evil? You're the one that pays taxes.
Oh, there's Luke.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Yo,
what's up, Luke?
What's up, Dawson?
How's it
I've
going?
never been on a panel with Dawson before.
No, never.
Oh, well, you're about to be pleasantly surprised. He's a
Oh
decent
yeah.
guy.
Usually Ricardo is using the name Pussy Monster, so that's a first.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't even see that. I didn't type it just then. But
Right.
yeah.
It was in your thing from previous.
Yeah, when I was on with Ricardo, when he was
Okay.
getting angry at me, and Avol was telling me off, saying that I was making him very angry and stuff with all the alts. So yeah, but I came out and apologized from the start. That's basically what I do now.
Right, but you were saying, I think you alluded to earlier that you're not in so many alts that everybody thinks you are. You might have a
No.
few, but it's not like I think people are blowing it out of proportion.
No, I've been honest about that in the past. You know, like 15 or 16, I think, but I don't
Oh my
I don't
God.
count.
15 or 16?
Yeah.
Wow.
But
How do you keep up with that?
That's what I'm saying. That's a talent in itself.
I well, I don't know why. See, when Ricardo first talked to me, he's like, how do you even do that? Because you're only allowed to have 2 or something. And I said to him, I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Right.
Maybe I
Yeah.
signed up earlier than the new
maybe,
YouTube rules or something.
Or do you have like multiple email like
You have to, yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
A new
But
email for each account.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember the passwords. Oh,
You know, and yeah. But you know what? The thing with you, Darshan, I find that you're not super nasty. I mean, you might be for a few people. Like evil, you really go in on him, so you don't like him. But like I think for you, your trolling is a little bit more playful, and it's like you're just trying to be funny, whatever. So you
yeah,
know, I respect that.
it's definitely not that it's not a waste of time, but yeah. Even with evil, I just loved going in and being a different name that he didn't know and started
Uh-huh.
to and just annoy him. You know,
Right.
to change his voice from hey, what's going on? And then, shut the fuck up, Dawson. You know, he would get so angry at me. I
Uh-huh.
loved it. It just made me laugh a lot. And I remember reading a lot of LOLs in the chat. So I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully, I'm not giving it away too much. But yeah.
Well, you know, you don't have to, you know, you just say what you're comfortable saying. It's fine. I'm not gonna press the issue.
No, so it was just well that's always sorry that's always been my thought on it. That you can either so there's pretend laughter and there's um real laughter. Got great vocabulary right now, but basically there's real and there's fake when it comes to laughter. So
Uh-huh. Yep.
I don't know. I just enjoy making people in the chat laugh, but yeah,
Yeah.
that was it.
Well, here's a fact. Autistic people are incapable of fake laughter. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
if
that
you make an
does
autistic
make
person laugh,
sense.
that shit was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah, because
Um
like they're very honest, right? So like proclivity to lying is very low, right? Because you know everything's just
yeah,
face value to them.
But now, is that
that's
for all of them, or does that depend on where they are on the spectrum? Because there's various ones, various levels.
Of course, it always has to do with where they are in the spectrum, right? Like because a lot of our lying comes from social cues. So like we don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, so we might, you know what I mean, tell a lie to protect somebody's feelings, or
yeah,
or
exactly.
we might tell a lie for a social situation so that we don't alienate ourselves from the conversation or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Whereas an autistic person who's not adept at the social side of things will just be blunt and say what's on his mind and not think about your feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I keep my polite laughter for real life. Meaning that I might be at work or like back in the day when I used to work, I could be at work and one of the bosses or something says, I was in the pool a million times, and then go, you know, just out of
Right, right.
politeness. So I
Yes,
can't
yes,
do it on
yes.
the internet. The internet to me is much truer. But yeah, that's just me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so, so Dawson, I have a question then. So, when you're messing with evil, are you actually trolling him, or is this something that you really have, like you really don't care for evil,
Uh, yeah. I
or is it both?
well, I'm not there to hear the jokes. So yeah, I'm just trying to annoy him. But
You're trying to get reactions and stuff from him, right?
yeah,
And
yeah, I loved the days when I'd hear, "Shut the fuck up, Dodson, get the fuck out of here," and I
okay, and
always used
so
to think, "Why the hell don't you kick me out?"
So it's
But
just to
yeah,
piss him off then.
well, and I have a question too, because I was talking to Qya earlier, and he had mentioned about like the alt accounts and like this person's this and this person's that. Like, so let's say you're on an alt, and then somebody accused like, did you? What was your goal? Like, would you get a kick out of somebody like thinking you're somebody else, or You know what I mean? Like,
No. I'm striving. Well, I'm not striving for anything really, but it's like just even the stupid, maybe there's 5 Voltron robots or whatever, just I'm just looking for a small portion of people to go, I think that's that guy. That's all. Because I
okay.
don't want everybody to go, I think that's that guy. I think that's this guy. It's yeah, it's painful. So I can see that it's very annoying to some,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think to Albert and Lewis and Dean and stuff, they could probably pick me from a mile away.
Uh-huh.
But I don't. But that's maybe
But
it's
yeah,
yeah.
but like so basically you just want to have it like you just want to kind of get the streamer's attention and like kind of take them off a track, whatever. You want to derail things in a way, right? That's what you kind of like get a kick out of, right? Like when
Well,
you get
you're
the
making me second guess it now, but yeah. I guess originally
I mean,
I did.
yeah, like deep down it's almost like you're trying to make it about you, like so when you come into the chat and then like everybody's now the streamer is reacting to you and saying, "Oh, are you Doubt?" Da, da, da. Now he has taken the focus away from what he was doing, and now he's focusing on who you are and what you're doing, and that kind of like you get a kind of a kick out of that. Like I can see how that.
Yeah, it only stemmed from complete boredom, but yeah, I
Right,
kind of
right,
like I think you're wrapping it up pretty nicely, but yeah.
yeah,
So it's basically to derail the stream pretty much
right. But it's
Um
not necessarily. It's more about
in a
like
way.
let me affect this stream. You know what I mean? It kind of gives you like this sense of power, and it's not like he wants to do this thing. It's like it's kind of like it kind of tickles him to be able to do this. You know what I mean?
oh,
And
the
so it's not
power.
like
I'm totally in it for the power.
it's not. I mean, the word power is like but I'm just saying it's like you kind of have this control, like I don't know, and it's like you're saying, it's like out of boredom, right? Like, let me go into the
Yeah,
stream and see, like,
totally.
let's see what I can get this guy to do or say. Or
Well, I've always made the connection to like a Mike Matei or somebody that I really like. I've always said I would never go to, if I hated Mike Matei, I wouldn't go there to annoy him and
uh-huh,
stuff like that. So I don't hate Evil because I actually really like his chat. I like
uh-huh.
the people in his chat. So I'm just looking for some level of connection.
Okay,
Well,
I accept that.
for these alt accounts too, they get some kind of satisfaction of going to different chats and people saying, "Oh, it's this person or it's that person,"
Right,
because
right,
they know who it is, so they're sitting back laughing their ass off. Like, no, it's me.
exactly.
You have no clue. I've totally thrown you off.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's
I've never
why.
tried. I've never tried to act any different than I always right. Like
Uh-huh,
I'm never gonna try to be a big question mark. I don't like that reaction of I think it might be this or I think it might
uh-huh.
be that person. I don't get anything from that. No sense of enjoyment, but yeah.
Unless you're writing in
Uh
Spanish.
in Spanish. Yeah. Yeah, I was doing that but that's because Sabor de Deal always gets called Delschen. And so but he only writes Cadices, or you know what I mean? Like he's just writing a few different things. So I just wrote those things.
So are you saying that you're not Subordinate?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot of
Um
suspicion that you are Sabor.
Yeah.
yeah, and I never write to myself. Like that to me is totally lame, I would have thought. Like
Yeah,
just
Right.
But
For
writing to
me
yourself is an
personally,
easy
like
way.
to say, because he says "que dice Doshin" or Doshin bueno persona, and it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna write that shit to myself.
Right.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah,
as a troll, writing to yourself and laughing at yourself is a good way to push it
To
off on
take
someone
people off
else
the
and
take
take
them
them off your
yeah,
trail.
Yeah.
I'm never trying to be that much of a question mark. But yeah, I pay way more attention to the chat than
Than the
the
streamer.
person. Yeah,
Okay.
not
All right.
in this sense because I haven't looked at the chat for a long time. Who's in the chat anyway? You still got CPE
I think
and
I'm gonna turn
Eagle?
my channel into like to catch a troll. It's gonna be like Chris Hansen, fucking talk to trolls and like get inside their minds.
Well, you get Don Kingsley and his like 5 or 6 alt accounts he has.
Yeah, maybe I can
Yeah,
nail
wow,
him
okay.
down.
And he's got one of those voice changes. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, we were trying to convince Abel to look into that and see if he can come on to live stream with him, and he seemed open to it, man. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. That would be a huge event. Wouldn't you agree, Daushin?
Yeah, we'll have to ask him like why was he so slow to it or something like that, and then
Well,
he can
because
say,
he expressed that he's afraid that it could be reverse engineered. And I
okay,
tried to show him that there are like really advanced voice modulators now that like it can make you sound like a grandma or like a male to a female, and I don't think those can be reverse engineered as easily, or if all at all.
yeah, I
Than
wouldn't have thought so.
like just a pitch change, right? Like because like when Lewis did his Bob Steen Island, that was just a pitch. Like it's just changing the pitch of his voice, right?
Yeah,
Where these voice modulators, they give you a complete different voice,
But see, here's the thing: unless you have a voice that people already know, why would you care if somebody reversed it and found your true voice? Why would you care?
I don't know. Unless it was, yeah, maybe he has. But Daushin brought up an interesting take. Maybe he's self-conscious about his voice and he doesn't want, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
for
or
me,
it's
the
like
most,
a high-pitched teenager or something.
for
Yeah,
me, I'm more in line with Luke. I think it's maybe something that we might recognize the voice, and so that's why.
Yeah, I mean, you
Because
wouldn't be worried about it. You wouldn't be worried about that otherwise, because like I said, if he's from England and he doesn't do anything else where his real voice is out there, he would just be another voice, another British voice on the internet. Who would care?
exactly.
Yeah. Who knows? But I mean, here's hoping. Let's hoping that this event happens and he has conversations. I asked for the exclusive, but I'm pretty sure he'll probably do that with somebody else. But hey, you know what I mean? I threw my hat in the ring and hopefully I can get it. But
Maybe he does
I mean?
the train, the train tapes, saying next station, Paddington Station or whatever.
Maybe he does that. Yeah. And then he wouldn't want to tarnish his reputation if that was the case.
Well, if he does do it, like he said, he would do it first on Dean's channel. I mean, that would be the first priority.
That's what I would think, But hey, it's worth a try, right? You know what I mean? If I can get it.
Yeah, he would do it with Dean and Albert, and then maybe from there spread out. But
maybe, yeah.
I just figure everybody can change their voice if they want.
Right. And he also said, putting on like a voice, like because I said, use the modulator coupled with like you make a weird voice into the modulator. And then that would be even harder to reverse it. But then, keeping up that voice for the whole like stream might be a tricky, right? He said it might hurt his voice, his throat to do that. And I was like, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
think he used
I don't know, but I just
platform.
That would be an epic. Like event for the Truxton verse. I like to call this the Truxton verse.
I mean, you can guarantee though, as soon as Volp puts his voice out there anywhere, somebody's going to try to reverse it. I mean, just because it's Volp and he's a mystery to everybody,
Right. Yeah, he's got to be careful, I guess, with that. But
Yeah.
But
I don't know,
why
man.
doesn't
I'm here for
somebody
it,
do
man. I'm
with
here
us?
for it.
We're not
He,
interesting enough, I
like, I'm
suppose.
not interested in like. I'm interested in Volpe as a person, man. I don't care who he is, where he's from. Like, you know what I mean? That's not my That's
Exactly.
not my
Yeah.
thing, right?
Well, Volpe is a very intelligent person. I can tell you that because I've had conversations with him, and he's a very intelligent person. You can have some very stimulating, very good conversations. Like conversations between him and CPE are really good.
Yeah. I've had some
Exactly, yeah.
amazing exchanges with Volpe.
No, he's
You know what I
very
mean?
caring as well. He was saying to me the other night.
Well, he's
just the
very
other
level-headed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying Daushin get some rest, get some sleep, go to sleep, basically the whole time.
Yeah.
And I thought he cares. He cares about me
Right.
within reason.
Right.
He
I
does.
mean, yeah, he doesn't come across as a completely malicious person. You know,
No. Well,
he
you
has
know,
his opinions and he's going to express himself, and that's it.
and that's the thing though. People put on these online personas, and you come to know that persona, and it takes away from who the real person is. So we make judgments based on those personas, and that's not always a good thing to do.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
Not accurate.
Exactly.
That's why I like Dean. He's very caring, but I don't want to make him sound lame, so maybe I should say. But yeah, he was like, take.
I'm not gonna comment.
For this thing, yeah, okay, all right.
Dean's always himself. Like anytime I've ever talked to Dean, whether it's been in private conversations, just streams with him or on streams, he always acts the same everywhere. Whether that's a character or not. I mean, he's always the same. He's always consistent. And I believe that's the real. I believe that's the real person. What we see all the time.
Mm. Except the chipmunk, Dean.
Well, yeah.
He's not that nice, but he's pretending to be Darius, isn't he? So.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that one.
But that's where for me I've always taken it upon myself to try to get to know people a little better instead of just and jumping to conclusions. I like to reserve judgment until I actually get to know that person or talk to them and have conversations more.
But you're a kind of I was in the pool kind of guy. I can tell. Am I right?
What's that?
You're always you're kind of like I was in the pool and stuff like that. So you have that in common with Abel and Scott.
I mean, I guess I've been in the pool with all these guys, or hot tub, if you want to call it.
Well, you know what? And if I'm going to be honest, sometimes I feel like maybe I was roped into having a certain opinion about certain people, but
that happens.
But I don't know. Also I have observed myself certain things that,
Well, here's the thing: if you go to say the same 2 or 3 streams all the time, and they're talking about one person, and they're constantly trash talking that person, you're going to believe what you hear if you don't hear anything else but that.
Right.
And that's
right because I don't have any reason to not like, you know what I mean? I don't have any reason to like care about it. So it's like, yeah, whatever. I'll believe it.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll give you that.
It's like for me, I mean, I don't know anything about Hyatt America. All I know is what I've heard.
Right.
And personally, I don't care about either side of either because I don't know. It's just he's not someone I've ever taken the time to get to know, and I don't really care either way.
It doesn't matter enough for you.
It doesn't matter to me.
Exactly. Yeah, I've been on stream with him. He seemed nice.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter to me whether he's a great person.
But then you hear the stories or whatever. But yeah, I don't believe anything on the internet anyway. Yeah. I mean, this chat, exactly. I believe that. I mean, the 3 of us, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not like, oh, if I find out that some person is a horrible person, it's gonna like, destroy my everything that I worked for. It's like, no, this is some stranger that I don't care about. Who cares?
Yeah. Well, I think my biggest issue that I have, and I see all the time, is people going after someone that they don't like's family, their personal lives, and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
If I don't like Dawson, that's fine. My beef is with Dawson. I'm not going to talk about his mom, his sister, kids, or anything like that.
Right,
Like,
right.
that kind of stuff needs left out of it. Like I said, if your problem is with one individual, make it with them. Don't bring their kids into it, their wives, girlfriends, families, mom, whatever. Like, don't bring that part into it.
Exactly. I
And it
think
happens all the time.
Ron kind of pegged me out though. He said I'm clearly a sociopath. So yeah, respect.
Ron's got you pegged.
Well, I'm always asking for context, but
Well,
that's
I
okay.
guess it seems like there's a lot of armchair psychiatrists out here.
Yeah. Dean's a
But
good one.
but like I think I was talking about this on a stream with CP, I believe, like, or it could have been QU. The stakes are so low, like, so like it doesn't matter. Like, I'll believe whatever I want about whoever because there's no ramifications to that. Like if I say that personally I don't know what anybody's situation is. I don't care. I don't judge people on that, but like if I believe that Albert is homeless, let's say, like the stakes are so low, like there's no ramification for me being wrong on that. So who cares? Like I'll just believe it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
Exactly, yeah.
Well, the thing is, why does it matter if he is? Like, who
yeah,
cares?
exactly. No. But for me, in my personal life, I've you guys know that I'm a skateboarder, right? Like I grew up skateboarding, and dude, a lot of skateboarders are couch surfers. They sleep on the streets. All they want to do is skateboard, and they drop out of school, and they move. Some of them go and they try to move and be homeless in Los Angeles so they can be discovered, and all of this stuff. Like, I don't judge people based on that stuff. Like, that's cool, man. Like, if you're living your life, you're living your life, man. You have the one life to live, and you're doing whatever you can, whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
So
what
I wanna-
April just said, it's called jokes.
I want to answer Q's question here. He said, what if Dawson brings on his kid to roast us live? If Dawson has a kid and brings his kid on to roast you, at the end of the day, that is a kid. If the kid wants to say that stuff, the kid is saying that in context of the father being there. But you can't attack that kid. That's still a kid. That kid is being
exactly.
The kid is repeating what he's heard. The kid is not your enemy.
But I will say that is irresponsible.
Irresponsible, yes.
It is irresponsible, yeah. But that's all right.
But that's what I'm saying.
I pointed it out with Dean and stuff. I was like, I think he just plays like he's got a really his relationship is probably a little bit too much as a friend, I'm guessing. To the kid. So yeah.
And like, if I could just steer I don't want to talk. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to start because I'll start trash. Like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
No,
I think
the kid's great anyways. But
I was answering that theoretically, like, with Dawson for the example. But like I said, the kid is repeating what he's heard. He, she, whatever. If Dawson has a kid, that kid is repeating what they've heard from you. But ultimately, they've heard it from you. This is a kid. Why should any grown adults attack that kid?
Exactly.
The kid doesn't know better. The kid is repeating what they've heard.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody has attacked the kid personally, so I don't know. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're saying in general.
Yeah, I'm saying if it ever came to that, and Dawson's putting his kids out here, probably his 100 kids he has alt accounts with.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, ultimately, still, the parent.
You wouldn't want adults going at them, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but why would you put your kid in the line of fire like that? Like,
you shouldn't. I mean, we see people using kids in their videos all the time. You should never use your kid as a shield.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, but that kid's gonna have a lot of confidence. He'd be a good roaster. He can do high school roasts and stuff like that. So
yeah, let them roast other kids and
whatever. Just keep them out of this.
Yeah, not the exact same roasting, but yeah. Oh.
You know what? Let's refresh. Let's see if I can find another video to play here. Hold on. You guys want to watch another music video or something?
Yep.
Just to like maybe bring the conversation somewhere else, because I'm like I don't want to start trashing people.
Yeah. Well, and that's not the goal. That's not the goal of what I was trying to do. I was just saying that
No. I'm you're
neither of
okay.
us.
It's
Yeah,
me
yeah.
that I'm worried about. I don't want to, because I'll start giving my opinions on these things, and I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's easy to do that. And like I said, I'm just saying theoretically, just answering that question. It should be a one-on-one attack. If there's attack, it should be one-on-one. Leave everything else out. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there
and
should be
keep
no.
it to
Let's be
adults.
honest. There should be no attacks. But
Well, yeah.
if there is an attack, then or if you want to be like this like roast guy, then you gotta play the game. You roast, they roast you, and you do the whole thing. And it's about comedy. It's about being funny, and you keep it there. No attacking your personal
Yeah.
life. No being a shitty person outside of that context of you shit on me, I shit on you, and we all have fun and we all laugh. I'm down with that. That's my wheelhouse. I could do that all day.
Yeah.
But people don't seem to keep it in the rules. So
Laughter is the spice of life.
That's the
Right.
thing, though. It eventually it goes too far. Someone takes it too far, or someone
Yeah.
gets hurt. You know.
yeah, absolutely. That's exactly. It
Yeah,
always
someone
ends-
takes it to heart too much. Yeah. That's
Absolutely.
that's-
Because I mean, it's only
each to
natural.
their own.
Yeah, I was talking to Justy Views forever ago about this. He was commenting on one of my live streams, and he was talking about how he does innocent trolling. And I said, well, trolling is fine and everything, but eventually it gets to the point to where someone does take it the wrong way. It gets taken out of context.
That's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, not
So
not everyone can handle
got-
it, unfortunately.
What
I have
music are you gonna put on anyway?
I'm going to play. This is a group of DJs called the Invisible Scratch Pickles. I've played this on my channel before. These are 3 DJs. They're all playing their a air quote instrument, which is a sound on a DJ. So what you're about to see is all like just played analog off of records. Well, it's they're using software, but like one guy's doing the drum, one guy will come in with a scratch thing, and then the other guy comes in, and you'll see. It's a really cool. I
I
played this
thought you were
before.
gonna play the flute song. But yeah.
No, I don't. I'm not corny like that. I let the corny people play corny shit.
It's a joke, Evil. It's a joke.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Evil. Okay, let's play this. This is some dope ass shit. Let's go.
The ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah, this is
ultimate.
sick.
Yeah.
Can't fuck with it.
See,
The
the guy
ultimate-
on the
the
far
ultimate-
right, he's just
the
doing the
ultimate-
drums.
the
So when
ultimate-
you hear the drum, it's all
the
him.
ultimate, the ultimate.
The guy in the middle is going,
Can't fuck with it.
can't fuck with
The
it,
ultimate-
right?
The ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate. The ultimate, the ultimate, can't fuck with it. The ultimate,
See, and now the guy on the left is going, yep.
the ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate, can't fuck with it. The ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate,
Yeah,
the
that's
ultimate,
sick.
the
Yeah.
ultimate, can't fuck with it. The ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate, the ultimate.
Just for the record, let it be known. I get nine. Get nice. I get nice.
You work up a good sweat doing this, man. It doesn't look like it, but man, if I get on my deck, start fucking around, man, I'll be tripping.
The ultimate,
Now, how long have you been doing this stuff?
How long? Since I was like 17.
Oh, wow.
So a long time. But I dropped it for a long time, and then I kind of got like, you know, we'll take that. That's enough. Oh, we got somebody here.
Just for the record, let it be known.
Who is that?
That's the
Is that-
ultimate.
Is that the Ron
Why did you
Denon?
stop the song? Come on.
Oh!
My favorite song, you piece of shit.
It's his
If I knew you were
favorite.
gonna stop it, I wouldn't fucking come in. Bring it back.
all right.
The ultimate.
This guy's the best. DJ Kubert. Probably one of the best scratch guys ever.
Just for the record, let it be known.
Woo. See how he's sweating? That's
sick.
Yeah.
Evil, you still here?
No.
Yeah, you are. Okay, yeah. Oh, what about the flute song? No?
All right.
What about it? I don't know. What's the question?
That's all I'm saying. That's your favorite song, I thought.
Flute song.
No, this is my favorite song. I play it every time I'm in a party. I'm like, okay, we have to listen to this shit.
Really?
Yeah, man. In real life, dog.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's for sure.
Here.
I'm
Enough of my face.
I'm just gonna make it coffee. So if you go away, nice to chat to you.
Yeah, man.
Aw.
Finally, we finally did the melatonin stream. We got to do it at night though to be a real melatonin stream.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming out, Dasha. Thanks.
No worries. And you too, Luke.
Yeah, good talking to you, dude.
Much love.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can still come back. I mean, I am kind of getting tired. How long have we been here?
2 hours.
2 hours. Good Lord.
Good Lord.
I need to find a good sound drop of "Good Lord."
Oh, you got on the archives.
I gotta go to the
start
archives.
every fucking thing with "Good Lord." Like,
Yeah. I gotta find a good, nice, clean one so I can scratch, because that's really good for scratching because it's elongated. How he's like,
Oh yeah.
"Good Lord," that I could scratch that right, like really good. Because, anyways, pretty soon I'm going to get the software that I need, that I can stream my DJing like live. Like I could do it now, just I have to pre-record it. But if I want to do it live, I need this either 2 computers or this software that I can get. So I'm thinking about doing it.
I think there's a way you can use your phone through Bluetooth as your camera on here.
Oh, that would be interesting. I want the audio feed to be going directly through my computer though. Like that's the camera is not the issue. It's the audio feed. So what happens is when I turn, because my turntables, like I would be able to do it if I went straight analog. I don't have enough records but since I'm using my computer, so I can't stream it to itself. So what I need is called it's a virtual cable. So it would emulate me having my turntables plugged in, like having it input into my, because the way it is, I can't stream it back. I could like, because the computer's streaming to the software, like so that it sounds like it's coming out of my turntables, and now I can't feed that back into my computer, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the way this works is you have a record that just plays a continuous tone, and so the computer is reading that and judging how fast it's going and what position it is, and so and so so it's telling, so the record is essentially telling my computer what to do with the music playing. It's a crazy, it's a crazy an external sound card. Yeah, I would need some sort of hardware, or you could use this software. I am hesitant to use this software because I'm already having issues every time I switch. Like the other day, we were watching a movie in Discord, and my mic randomly switches. It's like I have too many audio, because when I turn on my, if I turn on my mic, if I turn on my mixer right now, it would screw everything else. Because like my computer would be like, oh, there's my sound. It would start sending the sound through the mixer. Anyways, I'm not smart enough to explain this, and I'm here trying. So
Yeah, I was trying to think how you could do that. I know I've got you probably I don't know. I was just thinking I've got my Atari VCS. I use it sometimes as a computer, and I will run it through OBS. I'll connect it and run it through OBS. So it's essentially I'm using like, it as a computer plus my other computer to broadcast.
yeah. If I could have my DJ software on a separate computer, and then it would run my turntables, then I could then stream that to my other computer and then stream.
Yeah.
But like it would be such a pay, like it's so much stress on the computer, fucking running the software and then streaming as well. I don't think I could even do that. So it would be a tricky thing.
Do you have a laptop and a desktop?
No, I do not. I mean, I have a laptop that my wife uses but she's not gonna.
I was going to say you could have all your software on the laptop, then run it to your desktop, and then
Yeah. I mean, that would be the ideal way,
Yeah.
but the way the economy is now, I'm not spending the money. I'm not gonna spend the money on that.
Yeah, just fucking spending on weed like $100.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck, I buy an eighth a month. That's all I smoke. Like, I don't smoke that much.
Sorry, I was doing my Cheetah Man impression, but yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I had to break it.
Whew. Evil, what do you think about this stream so far, man? I'm very shocked at how it turned out.
I caught like the last 30 minutes or something. It was fun. I was like, it's hilarious. I was severely impaired because of the amount of alcohol I drank last night. Like, even for me, it was too much. I can't believe I did 6 hours of streaming, like 3 with.
Yeah, so you did your stream,
Wow.
and then we watched the movie, and then you went to Ricardo's.
Yeah, exactly. And it was like the amount of alcohol I drank yesterday was like even for me was crazy levels.
Wow.
And I behaved. That was the best part. I was pretty coherent. I wasn't attacking. I was even defending the Don Kingsley case and that thing. Yeah.
Well, that whole thing I don't understand. I mean, I'm very shocked with the whole eating paste thing, and I don't think I know all the details.
What is it? I have no
There's
clue.
something going on with. Does Luke know eating paste? Do you know?
Yeah, I know. I've been in chats and stuff with him, but that's all I know.
Well, there's something going on where there's been a fight, and there's been something going on with them, with him and CBE and
Oh wow.
These other, I don't know.
Mostly like he's bringing up stuff that happened between Don Kingsley and him like years ago. We didn't have any idea. We don't care.
Yeah.
Between him and Don Kingsley years ago?
Oh yeah. Oh, this guy has a lot of alt accounts and he changes his name every time to get views. It's like, oh wait, what a horrible scene. Oh, and he say he sleeps with women and has children scattered all around. Here's the clip. That was very A-Bulb style, like It was like, okay, I heard the clip. It's a joke, you know.
Yeah,
It's
but that's whatever. Like, yeah,
but those are part of their accusations, you know. It was
yeah,
part
yeah,
of the case like brought to us. I was like,
yeah. But
what the
like,
hell is this? This is stupid. Like,
I just don't see, because Eating Pace is not like that. He doesn't slander people. So like, I think he has credibility to me. So I
So
just don't.
yeah, the things he said is true. Yeah, the dude did say, yeah, other than my success on YouTube, I slept with a lot of women. I had children scattered all around.
Right,
Oh
but
my god! Oh
I,
shit!
I mean, I don't think that was the point. Like, I don't think he was saying, "Look, he's like." I think he's trying to say that he's some sort of troll or something. Now, I did press him in your chat. I think Rondemon did more to me, but we kind of pressed him. I think he was in. I think it was Marvel Man, and I lost 2 subs after that. So that because some guy came around my channel, was like, "Oh, you're awesome," and he's just laying it down really thick. And then obviously he subbed or whatever. Then after that we pressed Marvel Man or whatever, and then I just lost the 2 subs. So I was like, okay,
Oh, so
maybe
so streaming into the boy is no longer your
no, he's
subscriber.
not my number 1 fan anymore. Yeah,
so
so somebody go tell Albert so he can laugh at me.
so who is Pace saying that Don Kingsley is? Because I've heard that it's Canadian Gamer.
No.
No, it's not Canadian gamer.
It's not
He
Canadian.
used on Marvel Man. He uses his real voice, like no, not a fucking thing.
Yeah.
So it's not Canadian gamer. Like,
No, it's not. It's not Canadian Gamer.
Okay.
I
Well,
can, I know at least that.
I know so many of these accounts. They're all him, like Marvel Man, the Don Kingsley. I'm pretty sure CPE's White Knight is the same account.
Yeah.
I didn't thought. I haven't thought of that. Like the
Yeah.
White Knight. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all there together.
The
Because
one
yeah.
the detail that I heard from CPE this morning that kind of shocked me was she was saying something about some female that Eating Pace is simping for some females or something. Do you know anything about that?
No, I
Maybe I can ask.
I left a lurk on CP. I was destroyed. I was sleeping through her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll ask her directly later on. I think she's doing a stream, right? So
I mean, I've never seen anything out of Pace. Like this is new for me. Like I said,
that's what I'm saying.
I've been in chats with him a lot, but I've never seen anything out of the ordinary, out of context.
Yeah.
I've seen people attacking him, of course, but
Paste has been nothing but an amazing guy to me.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Yeah. I'm not saying the opposite at all. I'm just saying that it was a weird thing, like when.
Yeah.
About
So
this whole situation.
I think I need more details.
And I was like, this sound like because he said, oh, it's known in the retro community that this guy makes many alts accounts and changes.
Right.
He used
but
to
he's
be
not being nasty though.
He used to be Ghostbusters and now he's Marvel, and who cares?
Yeah. That
I would change my name today as the DuckTales man just because.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm just saying, like, if he's doing something nasty, if he's being nefarious, then that's one thing. But like, I think he's having his alts and doing this stuff, it's harmless. The CP White Knight thing is kind of funny, it's like completely harmless.
It's the kind of trolling like Dawson does. It's what he's doing basically.
Yeah. So if
it's
that's
the same kind.
If that's the extent of it, then fuck, I welcome it.
Dude, and he's had so many alt accounts too. He's had that Mario account. He's had 2 Donkey Kong accounts. He's had a Zelda one, a Metroid one.
So
really?
Please sub back. Please sub back. I need those 2 subs back.
Okay, there's a Metroid one. How do you know that? Face like I need to know. I got to.
It was this same similar naming. It was something's Metroid channel.
And he's not hiding it because he puts the same hashtags and stuff. I didn't realize that until Mike told me. I was like, dude, he writes the same hashtags that nobody uses. Right? And it was okay, yeah, the dude is not even really hiding shit. Like he said earlier on your chat, Blonde, he say like, I put the voice effect to be funny, not to really hide my voice. Like,
yeah.
to create
Yeah, no,
another
it is
persona,
hilarious.
a persona that is Don Kingsley. It's not Marvel
Right,
Man.
right.
It's not Ghostbusters
Yeah,
fan.
yeah.
It's not like.
Yeah, and he's not being mean. He's not doing anything crazy. So yeah,
And I gotta say something really fast that the other night he made a Marvel stream and I was there.
Uh-huh.
A friend of him, which I checked, it was a real person. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't have a wrench, but I fucking search it on
Searched it.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a real channel with like 400 subscribers, daily streams.
Cool.
And they were like, he didn't want to talk too much about drama, but you can tell like sometimes you had to say like he was like, thank you man for being here during the smear campaign and this shit and blah blah blah, like for staying or sticking around. And I was like, dude, I've been there, you know.
Yeah.
Albo saying, hey, everybody, get away from evil because he went after my daughters. That never happened. That never happened. Watch Potion Sword Run talking about like he was like, Albert, I was there. That never fucking happened during that stream. It's like, and that kind of thing I can relate to. You know, it's like, oh, Don Kingsley is a piece of shit. Marvel Man is a piece of shit. Why? How? Oh, he has many these and these.
Yeah. No, I mean that doesn't make you a piece of shit. Being a piece of shit makes you a piece of shit. So
yeah,
we'll find out eventually if he turns turns heel, then he'll turn heel. But until then,
time will tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this: he pretends to be stupid to this community and has no clue what's going on. He obviously knows. I mean, how else did he find this community?
He slips up. I mean, he could have came from Slotham. Like Kuya made a great point where Slotham has like thousands of viewers now, so like 3,000 subs. So people could come from that, right? Like they link, like they Slotham talks about Albert, so you look up for Albert. Albert talks about me, so he'll find me. So that it's possible.
Remember that over 50% of people that watches you are not subscribed to you. So I checked Slotham Social Blade. He has like 90K views per month. Like so, almost 100,000 people are clicking that. Not different people, probably the same. But I don't watch the reviewed ones, you know. I don't watch these ones. Are people like that and they are not even subscribed. So Kuya has a great point. There's like a ton of people every month like coming to Slotham now. Like he's getting some traction. So of course there's gonna be new people. Do you see the Albert the Madness or something? There's a new that's a kid just playing with the Suno app and making songs, you know, like about the topic. Like, he did one for Hyatt, he did one for Albert, he did one for like he's just going around with something he just found out. Because you come here for Girard and then you see who the fuck is Darius and all these Dean tarts that he's talking about, like this on every single thing. So people are gonna look to those accounts. Who's Albert? Who's Dean? And then they see those accounts talking about us. Also, so there's a big promotion, like fucking shit going on now. Like very weird. Very weird.
Well,
He does say weird stuff like that, trolling though, because one of the first times he came to watch me, he was like, I tried to be in the Truxton Army and they wouldn't let me. And then I saw him like recently saying, what's the Truxton Army? I have no clue what this is. Like, You just
he's just fucking
first
around.
time you tried to join.
Around.
And today he made a comment about that on this stream. He say like I was kidding around about the Truxton thing and people took it the wrong way. I apologize. He wrote that earlier. I hope I can find it.
Yeah, I mean, I finally got Daoshin on, so I wasn't paying attention. I was just in awe of. Oh, the wife got home. Nice. I've been on here for fucking way too long.
Oh yeah, brother. Yeah, I'm glad I could catch a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We're still going. I'm holding out hope that Daoshin will come back from his coffee.
I'm here. Sorry.
Hey.
He was always here. It was just me that scared him away a bit.
Nah.
You know what my favorite kind of narcissist is?
What's that?
Covert narcissist. They're beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion.
All right. Well, that came out of nowhere, but okay. We accept it.
Often does.
Yeah. That's what I like about you, Darshan. You mix things up.
Explain to me what is that. I have no idea, and I'm a psychologist.
I'm
So
not.
don't
I'm
cover
not.
narciss-
Darshan,
What is
take it away.
what is COVID narcissist? I mean, covered narcissist.
COVID.
Like yeah, COVID one. Yeah, just a secretive narcissist. That's all.
Oh wait. It's time for a station break. Hold on.
You're watching Victor Vega, my favorite streamer who uses save states.
So a covert narcissist is someone who is a narcissist, but secretly. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's
How the
my
fuck
take
does that
on it.
work? Right? Look, you have to help me here. a little
That's
bit.
that's confusing me. I have no
Yeah,
clue.
yeah, me too. Let me please,
Yeah.
look, help me. I'm drowning.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
everybody's homework is tonight.
Okay. All right.
Especially you, Evil. Come on.
All right. I will look into it. I will look into it, and we can have a discussion. That'll be our next stream when we do the melatonin stream.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Maybe that means that you secretly control people and they don't know. But I mean, that's what a narcissist does anyway.
Oh yeah, but I'm not talking about me.
Well,
No, I'm not meaning you.
my understanding of a narcissist is obviously somebody who's only out for themselves, and they only keep people around that are useful to him.
Yeah,
or her.
I mean that's what I was getting at. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, they suck. But yeah, it's a nice coffee anyway. You guys having a coffee?
I had one earlier, but not right now.
Coffee's for pussies. I am drinking a beer.
Well, I guess call me a pussy then, because I don't drink beer.
Pussy.
And Evil's like labeling me as a meth head, or I take amphetamine and stuff.
Did I say something right now about shit? What the fuck?
No, earlier today. You got to remember this stuff. You were saying I take amphetamine, and it's like, no, I don't.
Dexamphetamine is an amphetamine, moron.
Well, it's not. It's what is it called? Like
It has
sorry.
amphetamine in the name.
Yeah, you're prescribed.
Yeah, but
amphetamines.
it's not
Yeah.
literally the drug. It's
I'm not saying it's MDMA. I'm saying methamphetamine, and
synthesized.
dexamphetamine, fucamphetamine,
Oh,
everything with
synthetic,
amphetamine is
synthetic.
amphetamine.
Yeah.
There's no natural amphetamine. Everything's synthetic.
Mm.
I mean, it's not the same as methamphetamine.
Well, it's medication.
Of
It's
course, it's not.
medication. Yeah.
Yeah.
MDMA was medication at first until they found it's really fun to take it. Like it's like Viagra was for the heart until somebody say, "Hey, my dick is strong for 4 hours."
Right. They found that by accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the dexamphetamine does the same thing, but yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I'm gonna have to hop off here. My wife is calling me, so I'm not sure
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on.
Yeah. Good
All
timing.
right. Yeah, I'm
Alright,
about to
peace.
I'm about to call this soon because my wife's home and Evil. How could you call me a pussy? Look at this mask. Look how intimidating my mask is. Call me a pussy. How dare you?
You asked me to call you a pussy. I just say, well, call me a pussy. Okay, pussy. You should have said thank you, Evil. I
Yeah.
think
Okay.
thank you.
Well. Okay. Thank you.
So, I'll see you guys. Thanks, Vic.
All right.
All right, look.
See you, Luke.
See you, Dawson.
Well, if you mean that everybody loves me, then yes, I am pussy. A pussy.
A pussy monster, you may say.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I'll have to change that. Maybe that's why Ricardo hates me now.
That was crazy.
You
Like
should just tell me. You know, sort
So
of
Ricardo
said,
got
"Hey,
angry."
Dawson, I really hate that you've got that as your name.
I
Or
don't.
whatever.
but keeping it real, like Ricardo got mad at you because you didn't show up on time for the professional singer thing. Remember, Doshin? I think that was the case, right? That he was saying like
Today,
like yeah earlier like
no,
you
you
had a stream plan and you didn't show up. Like he was mad at you. Was that what happened? It's just a question. It's not an attack or anything. It's like
No, it was bullshit because I've been asleep all day anyway, or just lying in bed. So I don't know. You know, my phone would go ding if he was actually streaming. So when I heard the ding, I did go on the phone, and he was on there, and he's like, "Yeah, Doshin, you were supposed to be here or there," and it's like, nah, I don't know
Wow.
anything about that. Dude.
Okay, okay, Doshi.
mean-
In your defense, like I understand because Ricardo made a preview. You know, like you don't get the ding from that. Like if you were like, okay, coming soon, kind of thing. So he never really, I think, went live because I also didn't get a ding, like you say, like.
Yeah, I wasn't alerted to it at all.
The alert I got was the same you got. He was playing games already, like.
Yeah, I was there. I was there.
And you joined there, and he was like, "Hey, Dawson, you missed our previous thing when we were going to do." In all fairness, he did make a thing, but it wasn't like he never started the stream. You know, it was just like coming soon, so you don't get an alert from that. I was just checking my phone and saw, oh, Ricardo is going to stream later with Doshin. It said Ricardo and Doshin. I even send you a screenshot, guys, on Discord about that. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be good. Like Ricardo and Doshin talk about how to be a professional YouTube singer. They were gonna make fun of Luis, but of course Doshin didn't come because it never happened. I think Ricardo was waiting for the Doshin to kind of scroll the things and watch it and then go there.
Yeah, as I said, I was in bed all day, so that's what happens when you stay up for 3.5 days. You're gonna sleep. Well, I wasn't even sleeping. I was just like brain dead.
Yeah, I feel you, man, because it was the same for me. I streamed for 3 hours my stupid game. I don't even remember what it was. But then
Ghostbusters.
The Ghostbusters! That was epic. We had like
there were great improvements in it. The graphics, and
the graphics were really cool.
Yeah. Actually, I caught a bit of that, and yeah, it did look cool.
The best part, when I had the most viewers, is when I was playing the shitty 2600 version.
Well, that's when I first got there. I first got there, and I'm like, "Fuck!"
I was like, "Oh, this is a popular. This is a popular game. I'm better than the other ones." Like,
it's pretty rough.
Pretty rough. So of course, I was like, "No shit." Yeah. After that, I had some dinner and I passed out. And then when I saw Ricardo stream, it was like a few minutes after he started, and I missed probably other streams. You know, it's shit that happens. Like, I don't see a reason why he should be that angry with you.
Yeah,
there was no really like, okay, I'm live and Doshin. I think he wanted to be backstage with you. He said something like that.
That's why I don't really believe everything on the internet. But if he wants me to believe, then I do feel bad.
Well,
I think you'll be fine, guys. I think you'll be fine.
as you guys know,
I'm not too worried.
I've been out of the Ricardo business for a little while now because I kind of didn't like that one stream we did with the dick pics and everything. I think he kind of like offended me. Like, not offended me, but he was like, I just didn't like the way he.
I remember when he said,
you think that he misled us? Sorry, Doshin.
Nah, you're talking about the one where he absolutely went ape shit on Evil. He was like, it's probably Victor Vega. Yeah, it is, and he. That
was different. That was different.
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
I thought that one was hilarious, but
that was hilarious. After it happened, that moment, I was just handling like a crazy guy, like raging. I was like, okay, de-escalating. Like, I watched too many police videos. I was like, all right, dude, okay, chill down. I wasn't gonna scream at him, at the same level. Like, if Doshin, you start screaming at me now, I will try to calm down, like, hey, like fighting a lion with a chair, like
So what do you guys think? You guys think I should get back in with Ricardo? Forgive him?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that you need to drink more or something to start forgetting something. Because Rondamon and I are like, oh, he's the most disgusting person in the world. 2 weeks later, we're there chatting and laughing.
I just that put such a sour taste in my mouth that I was just out. You know what I mean?
And
But
I
I do
respect
like
that.
I do like Ricardo. You know what I mean? Like
And I'm
I
gonna
did
tell
have.
you,
Go
Oh
ahead. go
man,
ahead.
you must have heard how badly, or quote unquote badly, he treats me all the time now. Anyway, right?
Right.
So,
But I think you know, I just kind of been thinking about this now, just because you guys been talking about it. And if you go in realizing what it is and expecting, you know what to expect, maybe that is like the approach to take. It's like, okay, I know that this guy is a certain way, and I'm just gonna accept him as that.
I want to say this, and
yeah,
it's gonna
he's
sound like I'm
portraying to
copying.
be a certain way. Yeah.
It's gonna sound like I'm copying Doshin, but when Doshin and maybe you are not subscribed, he has two channels, and sometimes he goes in one and the other.
Okay. I
And
think I'm only subscribed to the one.
when Doshin and Ricardo do their fucking like like their streams, just panel streams,
Uh
it's fucking hilarious. That you have been missing that because those are like
huh.
like
Yeah,
they're
it's
going
funny to me.
they're both like making each other crazy. It's like the two
He's just
stooges.
so rude. He's so rude. He's always cutting me off constantly, and you know, I'm
Ramon
reacting.
wants a link.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm reacting to it, but I'm not reacting to it. I'm just going, oh god, you're gonna interrupt me again. Go
Yeah,
for
but
it.
let's be fair. You make those sounds that were making him crazy. Can you do the queef sound like? And Ricardo thought it was his chair or something. It was like, what is that sound? Oh, he's making me crazy for hours now.
I
Like,
remember someone in the chat wrote, I thought is that my headphones? I think my headphones are going.
I told you, Ricardo and Doshin it's a hilarious fucking podcast or whatever you want to call it, kids.
Oh, it had its moment.
It will happen again, you know.
Mm.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I
link's
always
there.
said that it was the one show that the audience leave just as tired as I do, you know, because I'm just going, oh my god, you're interrupting me again. You know, he's amazing with his energy though.
You know what I like, and this is not a criticism. You sound like an old married couple, like because you're friends, or I mean, you're part of each other, and you have to talk to each other. But at the same time, you're driving each other crazy already. Like, I'm tired of these 20 years with you, you fucking stupid bitch.
Yeah.
You break, you motherfucker. I'm gonna cut you.
Yeah, I think there was one really good show, but yeah, the rest have fallen flat, and he gets really angry now.
Now here's the question: do you think I would be accepted back?
Of course.
Of course.
Really?
Doshin will be accepted back. They're just having a quarrel now, a lover's quarrel.
Well, he was quote unquote getting so angry at me today, but you know, he kept me on his stream all day, but he had me muted a lot. Which is fine, I guess.
Well, not my stream. Yeah, it was a fun stream. I gotta tell you that I had a lot of fun on that stream.
Well, it was during the night. I can't stay up that late anymore, man. I'm an old man, dude. I gotta
Two
sleep.
divorced old men fighting their ghost wives with each other, says Stu.
Yeah, you got responsibilities though, so we don't, and yeah,
right,
dicking around the whole time. But,
right. I dropped the link, but Ron never.
Ron never came. Oh, I'm coming.
Ron, come and get the sociopath.
Yeah, I mean, because if Ron doesn't come in, I'm ready to go. I want to actually play some games today.
That's what I was gonna ask you. How is the streaming going today, so we can plan, because I also have to go out and get some beer.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm going to stream any game. I'm going to play.
You just said 1 second ago. Are you gonna? Play
I said I'm going to play games. That doesn't mean I'm going to stream them.
Oh, come on! You know the addiction of streaming. We need to
all right.
We need our fix. You need your fix. Everybody's happy.
You know what I'll do? Because I really want to show CPE this game that I've been talking about, but it's an RPG. But I'm gonna try it out. We'll see if it works. If I can't carry a conversation while I'm playing this, because it involves grinding and stuff. But I think
Nice.
maybe I could do some of the grinding off stream and then just stream it when I have something important to do in the game. And it's cool because you can make decisions. So maybe the audience can help me make the decisions. Like, we'll
If
see.
Then
you-
maybe you can play the twig game.
Twig game? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
That's only for British women, though. Only British women play that game. It's like nobody else in the world.
Maybe I'll do Tetris. How about Tetris?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I used to do Tetris with a flute tune. Doshin loved those streams. It was like a year ago, a year and a half ago. Yeah, like 1 hour of the.
You know what I still have to do? I still have to put together that Shelley Duvall stream. I still want to do that.
Yeah, I haven't.
I gotta
remember her at all.
Yeah, I'm going to do a thing where we look at. I want to look at her whole career, going from starting on the Punky Brewster on Brewster McLeod until yeah, and until she went on with being on The Shining, and then she started going nuts because I found some footage of her before she was nuts, but you could tell she's already going nuts. So I think we could do like a whole thing where we kind of go through until she's just a crazy bitch, and then I'll finally watch, because I have not been watching. I don't want to watch because the Dr. Phil thing with her. I don't know if you're familiar with this, Daushin.
Was she on it?
Shelley Duvall is a batshit crazy weirdo now.
Oh,
Let's-
great. Yeah, I need to see that.
Yeah.
Why don't we?
I love her so much that I didn't.
You just
want
stream
to...
that Dr. Phil, Shelley Duvall thing, and Doshin and I could be here like making.
Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to have people on to talk about it and stuff. But like, I've been putting off watching it because I love her so much that I don't want to see her like that. I don't want to see her. But we could do it, and I'll watch it for the first time on stream, and we can go through my pain.
I can't believe you haven't watched it yet.
No, I want to remember Shelley Duvall from
That's
Brewster
beautiful.
McLeod. Right.
Beautiful and
and intriguing. Yes.
And we get to remember it as all of us do now.
Do you remember ABBA, the band, like with the two chicks and everything?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so like a year ago, they make a reunion because they're making like or whatever. But they show like how they look now. I almost cried, man. It was like, oh, because
yeah.
In my head, there is still the beautiful blonde and the other chick with the curly hair, like. And then you see one like their dentures are falling, and it's like, oh god, no, because sometimes grannies can be hot, but sometimes they can be just grannies, like. And it wasn't a good look. It was.
Yeah, but did Shelley Duvall still look pretty good, or you don't?
No,
know?
man, she looks like shit.
No,
we saw a video on YouTube. And she looks like a crackhead,
Well, and she's overweight. I mean, overweight. Imagine Shelley Duvall overweight. That's crazy. She was like a stick.
Yeah, I don't even remember her. What was she in the first place?
Well, she's most famous for The Shining.
The Shining. Okay, I don't remember The Shining
Wendy
too much.
from The Shining.
With Jack Nicholson, remember, with the axe, here's Johnny. You remember?
Yeah, I remember that, but yeah, I don't watch movies now, so I haven't watched it for a long time.
Hold on.
She was a wife. So, yeah.
I'll pull up a picture. I'm always willing to.
Of beautiful or of ugly?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Or are you going to show me the Dr. Phil one?
No.
Can you say that Dr. Phil has Jewish lawyers and he?
Yeah, he won't let us do a reaction. We'll find a way.
An army of Jewish lawyers. Yeah.
Ah, man, believe it or not, I don't have a picture of her on the ready.
Wow, you used
God
to.
damn it. Well, wait, maybe in here.
There's a question for Doshin. Did Doshin see Popeye? I think he's talking about the movie or not the cartoon.
I have Popeye the movie.
Oh,
with
with Shelley Duvall. Yeah, Popeye with Robin Williams.
okay. No, well, it was a long time ago. Wasn't that Robin Williams as well? You said.
It was Robin Williams, and
Yes.
Shelley Duvall was the wife.
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, olive oil didn't look too good anyway, did she?
Right.
No, she's being honest, and you have to take it off the ass, blonde. Okay, he's calling your girl not as pretty as you think she is.
It's okay. It's
He's being
beauty
honest.
is in
and-
the eye of the beholder. Okay. So that's how it goes.
Yeah, definitely. Well, enjoy your games tonight, man, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, so I will do a stream. Evil convinced me to do a stream. I'll be streaming Persona 3, and we'll see how that goes.
That's cool, man. Believe it or not, you're gonna get 1 million subscribers if you play those games, man. People are obsessed with that shit.
I am obsessed with those games. I love those games. That's my favorite RPG series ever.
How about no, Scott? Say well, yeah.
I was in the pool.
Say, well, I had to make the voices. I wasn't doing it. I was being normal. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to have to end this right now because my kid's taking me hostage. He wants to hang out. So I'm going to hang out with my kid. Yeah, and it's been way too long. I never do this. I never do this long. So you guys have a good rest of your day.
You too, man. You too. Thank
yeah,
you.
man. And we'll see each other soon. And hey, if you want to come around for my Persona 3 stream, please do.
Big.
Yeah,
is there like is this like in an hour, 2
I'll be
hours, 5
awake.
hours, or?
I don't know, but it'll be soon. It'll be soon.
Okay.
Maybe let's call it 3 hours because I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna smoke a joint.
Okay, then I can do a small stream in between. Okay?
Oh, yeah,
That's what I want to know. I don't want to like the Ghostbusters. Don't cross the streams, like that.
But I will say this: give me some time before because I think CP is doing a stream later on, right? So I need a slot right in between you two guys.
Oh man, I'm not gonna do 3 hours today. I've been like overdoing shit. But yesterday was Ghostbusters different games, so yeah. Yeah, we play a Game Boy Advance. How about Metroid Q? Yeah. That's Zero Mission.
All right, guys.
Okay, have a
See
good
you,
one.
man.
Thank you for having me.
Peace, Evil.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks
Take
everybody.
care.
Please,
I'll
Yoshi,
see you on
it
your
was fun.
stream,
It was
Evil.
fun. It was fun, though.
All right, guys.
It was fun, Victor.
It
See you guys later.
man.
Yeah, this
Peace.
was surprising. Bye.
See you, man.